Welcome, dude.
Howdy.
Episode 6.
6.
Shout out to you for being the only person that can say that they saw this place before it was even a studio and put a little bit of elbow grease into making it happen. So, thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we still got to fill up the... we got to give another reason to put another shelf.
Like, above it?
Above it with more bottles.
I'm game. That'd be pretty lit.
Right?
That'd be lit. I have more bottles on my place, too.
But we got to do like 2024.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Seems like you've been hitting the L whiskey.
Yes. I have had some whiskey. It's also been like, even prior to running pods, if I was just passing by and I wanted a little sweet or so, I'd just have some just because it was good.
Shit's clean, bro.
It's very, very nice. Also, thanks for the decanter. Shout out to you, bro. Cheers. Now that fucking tax season is over, I get you back for a little bit. It's nice.
Bro.
God, I didn't get to see you for... It felt like forever. But I think it was, like a solid month?
No, it was 2.
I thought so. Because I think I was going to say the last time I saw you was at the Laugh Factory, but that's not true. The last time I saw you was at the shop, right? When we had tacos with Alex.
Yeah. Was that after my birthday? Or
Yeah.
before? Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure it was after. Also, I touched my fucking eyes, and I didn't realize we had just finished eating tacos. I had a little bit of spice, because I was like, what's going on with my eyes, bro? But my eyes are spicy.
Pendejo.
Un poco, güey. Un poco. Pero no me hago, soy.
So, okay.
Yeah, no me hago, soy. If you don't mind, I'm going to spark up
a little joint?
Yeah, some herbs from a time that we are not from, that make the body feel right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm struggling. My eyes.
Bro. Here's some lukewarm water.
Just tell me a sad story.
I killed your dog.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. I love animals.
Oh, okay, cool.
For the record.
Cool. I thought you actually killed my dog. I was like, fuck.
No, that was your neighbor.
Oh, shit. Hey, you know what?
You know what? I miss you, bro. I'm sorry. That's out of
Cool.
pocket. That's out of pocket.
It's fine.
Uncalled for.
I touched my eyes and I'm paying the price. I'm laying in the bed that I made. It's fine. Just don't think about it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Bro. So let's talk about your embroidery business.
Shit.
The embroidery business.
Bro, don't get me started. I'm a nerd. I'll fucking nerd out on you.
Let's nerd out.
Bro.
Actually,
Huh.
First of all, have you talked about the art piece?
No, I haven't. I haven't talked about the studio at all whatsoever. I've just kind of been going with the flow of what happens on pod.
All right, bro. Because I keep staring at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, we got to talk about it.
What do you want to know?
Is it a bitch to take off?
It is. I believe it is permanently adhered. I think it's up with double-sided tape.
Oh shit! Never mind then. Because I was thinking about like taking it down and like holding it up, and we just talk about it. But let's start with the bottom piece. I don't know if people.
So they probably can't see because I've watched videos back and you can't really see that far. You just like know something is glowing in the back, which I also kind of think is like fine because you can tell like there's a lot of shit going on in here, but you
like
don't exactly know what it is.
It's like our brains, our ADHD brains, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
A little bit of everything.
The note that I've gotten is like, oh my god, once you actually step into studio, it's way different than just seeing a picture. Like you really get to take in the entire ambiance that has been made. But the bottom painting, for those that can't see, is a Gundam with the pilot standing outside. Now, all 3 of those pieces are made by my buddy Josh Van Loom. He is an artist out of Florida. He does fantastic fucking pen drawings.
Are we going to plug him?
Sure.
What are socials?
JV Inks, I think. I don't have my phone's over there, so I can't even check. But his name is Josh Van Loom. If you go to my page and find videos that I've done of him, of like showcasing the pieces that he made for me, you can find them tagged. But the Gundam was the first piece I had commissioned with him, and the reason being is because it was around the time when I had started to come to the realization, or my realization, of there's two versions of us. There's a physical and a conscious.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like a yin and yang.
Yeah.
There's the physical acts and moves through life in a very instinctual manner.
Yeah.
Right. All of the tendencies that we have are habits of every day we wake up and do this and whatever. Right. Like your autopilot you, that's your physical. That's the Gundam. That's the suit that you hop into.
No shit.
But the conscious you is the pilot. Because there's somebody in your fucking brain operating your physical body. So that's kind of the drawing for me, is the understanding that there is a pilot and there is a suit. The suit will do what it wants if the pilot doesn't command it to, and if there is no suit, then the pilot can't really operate.
That's true.
Right. For me, I've learned that to operate at your highest potential, you need to be able to be in a perfect synchronicity and balance between consciousness and instinctualness,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not disregarding any of your natural signals for something that you've already experienced and know might happen. And then, without going too deep into that,
we got time, bro.
That's true. So, fuck it, I'll go deep on it then.
We're going deep, boys. So deep. Carry on, Gabana.
So moving with both instinct and consciousness, it requires a lot of practice, because the key is knowing when to step in and make a conscious decision during an instinctual action, because you've recognized that something has changed and needs to be different than the common instinctual response.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or there's times where you're overly thinking about things, and how you could simplify it is by allowing yourself to just move instinctually, and you'll move through it in a more fluid motion. But being able to flip and go between the both and allowing yourself that freedom is what's really difficult, which is why I say it takes a lot of practice.
It does.
For me, I started practicing in sports. Prior to my accident, when I was playing indoor, I would go into the field going, okay, I'm going to just play and let my instincts take over. And as soon as I feel like, okay, I am deep in the game, I'm going to step in as spectator now and just kind of oversee. And as soon as I see something might be different, then I'll step in and see if I can make a different call and make a better outcome than if I would have just let it play out as if.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I made mistakes and I was like, I shouldn't have made that call. And sometimes I was like, damn, if I wouldn't have acted differently, we wouldn't have had a positive outcome.
Yeah.
But that's where I started practicing.
Yeah.
In a controlled, low-risk environment. Because soccer, at the end of the day, if I lose the game, nothing's going to happen to me, right?
No, dude, you lose your children.
I mean, in third world countries. When you're playing fucking last goal takes the youngest daughter for their bride. Then, like, yeah.
That's facts.
You know? When stakes are a little bit different. Feel it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Thursday League rec ball? We're chilling, bro. That's the perfect place to practice it.
Yeah.
Perfect place. Painting / drawing number 2.
Número dos
is that's Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, and if I'm not mistaken, it is the Himokage Kagura. I think.
Say that again.
Himokage Kagura. Hino Kagura. I forget. I haven't seen it in a long time. But the sun dance move that he does.
Oh yeah.
Or sun breathing.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. So he's doing that move in the painting. Now, the reason I have that painting is because during my accident, the only thing I remember thinking was, as long as I can control my breathing, I will be okay. And the only place I can think of ever hearing, like, as long as I control my breathing, I'll fucking be okay, it's Tanjiro.
Demon Slayer, yeah.
Demon Slayer. there's an episode where he's dying, and they're like, you need to control your breathing, focus on your breathing to slow the bleeding, focus on the place that you're injured, and stop the bleeding. Now, that's not what I was thinking, but I was thinking if I control my bleeding, or if I control my breathing, I will be fine. So that stuck with me very heavy. And from that, I learned that breath control is almost fucking everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything starts at breath control. That's also taught in that show, which is really fucking interesting. Anime has a lot of life lessons, which is really, 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 really weird.
See, people always shit on it because it's cartoons.
I shit on it because it's funny. It's funny to shit on.
You.
It's funny to shit on.
This kid roasts me because I watch anime.
Sure do. So there's a coffee shop by our shop that just opened up called Coffee Drunk. Shout out Coffee Drunk. They have a drink that my friend said they named after me. It's called the Instigator. It's fantastic. It's a great drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk in there. Hey, can I get the Eric special?
They won't know what you're talking about. They genuinely will not. But that was their staple drink before they even knew of me. But friends just like to say they named after me because, it makes sense. But
all right, bet. I'm going.
Yeah.
Taking Tabby there.
But yeah, so that's painting number 2, Demon Slayer, Tommy Breath Control. Or that's where I got breath control from because I wasn't like, oh my god, yes, notes. And the final one, shout out to Justin Tompkins for this one. That's why, I'm not sure if you can see it from here, but on the back of the monkey, there's a jetpack. He's wearing a jetpack that's about to take off, and it says the Jetpack.
Mm-hmm.
Jet, those are his initials.
That's right.
Justin Earl Tompkins. So it's the Jetpack because I went to breakfast with him one day, and I have a Gen 1 of that monkey that I put on the shirt.
Yeah.
So that's Carlos the monkey that I came up with the character, and I commissioned Josh to make him for me.
Oh, no shit.
And I ended up putting him on a t-shirt. It's Carlos the monkey.
Wait, what Josh? Do I know Josh?
Josh Van Loom. No, you're thinking of a different Josh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the same dude drew all 3 of those.
Okay.
Guy in Florida, yeah. He used to be here, but he moved to Florida.
California's better.
It is better. So we had originally made a monkey, and he's like sitting down. He has a bottle of liquor, and he's like all fucked up, like, oh my god, I've eaten up too much bananas and drank too much. He's like a cool party monkey, right? It's Carlos the monkey. And then Justin, we're having breakfast one day. I'm wearing that shirt, and he goes, dude, you should do like remake that monkey, but like give him a jetpack, like if he's about to take off, and a robot leg and shit. And I was like, that's a really fucking cool idea. So that's where that started. That same day, I hit up Josh, and I was like, yo, I have this idea. We got to work on Gen 2 of the monkey. And I told him, I was like, I want him standing like this, looking over his left arm. I was like, can you fucking tat up his whole left arm, give him a fucking robot left foot. I was like, jetpack, like if he's about to take off. And he goes, this is your evolution, isn't it? And I was like, yeah, kind of. And he was like, cool. And he just went in. He was like, I'm going to change the monkey from cartoonish to a little bit more mature for you, to fit your style. And I was like, all right, for sure. And then I asked him if he could throw on a mustache to make him a little bit more me. So he did. He was like, send me a picture of you with your mustache. And I was like, bet. So I did.
Bro, just wanted a selfie.
True, he did just want a selfie.
Yeah, I'll start doing that.
But that's the story behind the paintings over there. Yeah.
Now, literally the first thing when you open up the doors, turn on the light, I was like, God damn, this shit looks dope. Mm-hmm. like even the eyes, I don't know why they're like.
So one of his things is he accents all of his paintings with UV.
Mm-hmm. So
I put black lights on it. So that's why the eyes pop so much. The other ones also have UV, but the light doesn't get to it enough.
I'm telling you, we gotta put another one underneath, shooting up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's okay.
Donate to the channel.
True, donate if you want to give me a black light to illuminate.
And some more nerds.
You'll get a shout out, live shout out. Hello, what's up?
And we'll give you a hug.
Yeah. If you're lucky, add in your address. I'm gonna send you some shit. Ooh. Some
Hoosies. Mad print merch.
Hey, shut the fuck up, dude. Stop ruining fucking surprises. I said anyways already. Shut up. Fuck.
Make it his way. Make
I
it
do. I
his
love you so much. I love you so much. But yeah, I ran out of studio funds. That's also why I use my phone to record video.
No, dude, that's a Red Dragon fucking 8K.
Shut up, dude. God, why are you giving away all my secrets? Fuck. They're gonna rob me. Shut up.
Oh, okay, I think this is. Me está pegando, güey.
Damn, bro. You lightweight all of a sudden?
Stop.
You lightweight all of a sudden? You fucking.
What is that?
Weed.
Oh.
Me. You want weed?
No weed.
No, you're gonna smoke weed now. Because you thought you were gonna smoke, so now you're going to smoke. So that
No,
means you
I
actually
can't
want
smoke.
to smoke. Why?
I made a promise.
To who?
Well, first of all, I haven't smoked in a cool minute.
That's true. Probably since the last time you see me.
Which was a fat minute ago.
Makes
And not
sense.
only that, but I told Tabitha that I wouldn't smoke anymore. So, happy
I'm gonna get
wife.
Tabby to smoke.
Happy wife.
She ain't even your wife, bro.
Happy. Not
She
yet.
ain't your wife. I'm gonna send this directly to her as soon as this is live. I'm gonna be like, Tabby, here's the link. Go to this time right here. This is where you're gonna want to start watching. He says some things about you. He's like, oh my god, good or bad? And be like, just you're gonna want to hear this. I'm gonna just put it like that. That way she's like, oh my god, what could it be?
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah.
Talking about other women.
Oh hell yeah.
And this is the last time Chris breathed. Good times. Good times.
It's beautiful when you've known somebody for over 2 decades.
Bro, I was just thinking about that shit. Like,
Wild, isn't it?
who was our, what was it, like 4th grade?
Was
Was it 4th or 5th where we had class together?
I think that was 4th.
4th, right? Where we got
but
fucking
I think
suspended?
you said it, yeah. Well, we got suspended twice.
That's facts. We
Yeah,
were
got
some
suspended twice.
dumbass kids, bro.
No, we weren't. We were good kids, but there were some fucking bitches. That's what it was, honestly. There was just some fucking bitches.
I wish we had a little boop button so we could, like, name drop, but then, like...
No, what's the point of name dropping? You're giving me power. Fuck them. They're in the past
That's-
anyways, so
that's
it doesn't
true.
matter. You just talk about the experience itself and what happened. What's the
What
point in saying the
happened?
name? Even, like, no, like, so I tell people this even outside of pod. When you're sharing an experience of your past, what's the point of putting names in there? All you're doing is giving that person power over you because by you using their name, that means that they still hold some type of value in your mind for you to have to use their fucking name.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why I come here. To learn shit. To learn about life.
Well, I appreciate it because I'm kind of fucking dumb.
Yeah, are we all?
Yeah.
You know, we're not millionaires, so we're not doing something right.
No.
Not
We're
yet.
not millionaires.
Not yet.
No.
Not
we're
yet.
too young to be millionaires, dude. Come on.
That's facts.
We're doing it the honorable way. You know, the honorable where people look at you and you're like, damn, you're actually self-made. Not like the, I put money on the computer and the next day it was a big number, so I pulled it out. People,
Or like
they look at you and they're
roulette.
like, I mean, I'd put respect on a gambler just because I'm like, you're a ballsy motherfucker, you know?
That's me, bro.
Now, I'll put respect on fucking, what is it, stock market, crypto, like, anybody that's fucking making money. Because, like, you have to understand a fucking thing that you're doing in order to make money that way.
That's true.
Quite frankly, like, this is just me making myself feel better. Because there's way easier ways of making fucking money. It's just, it takes a little bit more knowledge.
Legal ways of making money.
Yeah. But it takes a little bit more knowledge. It might be less work, but it's more knowledge and could be more time. But again, it's less actual physical labor. It's more so you're just like sitting, watching the numbers, making sure you're making the proper transfers, proper investments. You pull out at the right fucking time. You put in at the right time. It's like the most coordinated fucking you'll ever do.
Like I still gotta look at my shit right quick. Hold up.
Everything is just zero.
Nah, shit went up a little bit. I'm at 143.
Nice.
It tripled.
143 what?
Dollars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't give away too much.
Shut the fuck
up. See, it doesn't feel good, huh?
Nah, cause originally I had some. I put down like 100 like a couple years ago, and then I got up to like 600, and I was like, okay, this is comfortable. Bye. And then recently I put down like another 50 on a couple of other things, and then it's like up to like 150. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm just gonna keep it there just to see how it goes.
We jumped into the AMC and we didn't pull out at the right time, so it just went down. And then I wasn't watching. I was just like, yeah, sure, fuck it, here.
To the moon.
Yeah. I wasn't the one operating the account.
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck it, yeah, sure. If you think it's a good idea, fucking go for it. Didn't pull out at the right time, and then we held, hoping that it would go back up.
Go back up.
No. So it was whatever.
Dude, but see, like,
wrote it
the
off
thing
as
is, like,
a loss.
I feel like the theater business is just hasn't been the same.
No, COVID put a really big fucking really fucking hit them good. Hit a lot of fucking businesses good. There's so many restaurants closed, small businesses closed.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Like, when was the last time you went to the theater?
Last time I went to the movie theater, I think was Barbenheimer.
Shit, I still have to watch those movies.
Watched them like fucking 3 times each, low key.
Damn.
They're good movies,
I haven't seen them. But see, like, that's the thing. That was movies. What, like 6 months ago?
Barbie hates men.
Women.
It was a good movie. Culture. I enjoyed it a lot. I was very, very high during both of them. I will say, if you go in very high to Barbie as a man, you will feel a type of way. You will feel like the movie is trying to get rid of all of men. Because I watched it a little less high, and I was like, "Oh, this is just funny."
Oh,
I no longer
a funny
feel attacked.
haha movie.
It's actually a pretty funny haha movie.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
if you don't go in and feel like the women are trying to attack you.
Yeah, that's true.
But also, there was a lot of drugs at the first time. So.
How much drugs are we talking about, Eric?
It was an accidental amount. I'm not going to lie to you. It was an accidental amount. We'll say that because
fake news.
I had a THC syrup. It was a fruit punch syrup.
Okay.
Good. Okay. This is edible.
Okay.
It was a 500 milligram bottle.
Oh fuck.
500 milligram bottle.
Jesus.
And I had already
Eric.
Shut the fuck up. I had already tried it, so I could know the strength. Like, I tried it before I went to the movie, so I could know the strength. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll probably do like a little more than this, and I'll be fine at the theaters. So I make it all the way into the theater. Oh, mind you, this day I'm on my crutches, so no foot. I was just by myself.
Yeah.
I crutch into the movie theater. I had something going on with my leg, so I wasn't wearing foot at the time.
Yeah.
So I crutch into the movie theater, and I go, no popcorn or drink for the first one. I'll get popcorn and drink for Oppenheimer. I'll get it in the in between passing through.
Okay. Okay.
So I got my tickets. I go straight in. I go sit down, and then I go, credits are already, or not credits. The trailers have already started. I sit down. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And I go, oh fuck. I haven't taken any syrup, but now it's dark in the theater. It's dark. Now, mind you, this bottle is relatively new.
Oh, God.
It's relatively new.
Yeah.
So I go, fuck it. I'm going to just do something. So I crack it open, and I put it up to my lip, and I tilt it just a little bit, pretty slowly, and it goes whoosh all in my mouth. And I was like, so I'm sitting there, but I'm sitting there like this.
Do I take it? Do I spit it?
And I'm thinking, I'm going, this is a game time decision. Do I spit this out?
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
I go, do I spit this out, or do I hold it in my mouth and let it dissolve little by little and swallow as it goes so that I can absorb and fucking, I'll just be high as shit? And
the tongue is the worst.
It is what it is. So I just held it little by little. It took me 2 previews for it to like fully dissolve the way it's supposed to. So, like, a cool maybe 20, 30 minutes.
Bro, that's 10 minutes. What are you talking about?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It was long. I just know I held stuff in my mouth for longer than I should have.
It felt long because you were high as shit already.
Probably. But yeah, that's when I was like, Barbie hates men. I was like, this movie is meant to demasculate everybody and tell the women to start attacking men.
But they already do that.
Yeah, but like more, you know. If you watch get really high and watch Barbie, you'll know what I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna get high. I'll get drunk.
I was aggressively high. No, I don't think it'll do the same if you're drunk. You might just laugh.
Just out loud, like LOL.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then this is, bro. You want to hear something fucking funny? So Barbie ends, and I'm like, tostado, bro. Fucking like, holy shit, I'm out in public.
Oh fuck that! So shit is like coming to your head, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. So I go, okay, Oppenheimer's next. Let's go get some popcorn.
Isn't that like a 3-hour movie?
2.5, some shit like that. I think you might be right. Yeah, like 3, some shit like that. But I was like, let's go get some fucking popcorn. Let's go get my fucking Slurpee. Let's go sit the fuck down.
What flavor Slurpee?
We're gonna be okay.
I'm judging.
I'm judging. It depends on my mood, but either cherry raspberry swirl or Coke.
If there's Coke option, always getting Coke.
You know, sometimes I do both, just because I fucking really like a Coke Slurpee. Mm-hmm. But it just really hits. Like depending on the mood. It does.
It just hits. It just I don't know.
Coke Slurpees are.
You know what it reminds me of Mexico when you just put the Coke in the fucking freezer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Freeze up a little bit. Yeah. It tastes very similar.
Oh, 100%.
Very similar. I don't know. So the cool thing about I always go to the Cinemark. The one thing I like about the Cinemark is their Coke slushies resemble Coke a lot. Like, it has the fizz, which is fucking weird.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because I've tried what other theater?
Fucking
There's like
AMC.
another theater that has Pepsi, and like it just tastes flat.
Yeah, it literally just tastes like if you let it go flat and put like blend it with ice.
Yeah,
that's it.
But but yeah, no, dude, like the Cinemark Coke Slurpees.
Shout out to Cinemark, fucking sponsor me.
Fucking slap. And I forgot where, but I had one where it had Mountain Dew.
Oh.
And that shit also slapped. No. I
have to try once. Out of courtesy, you do the one-time offer. Because look, if
ladies and gentlemen, please learn from this man.
True. Look, courtesy is you do. They've already said, I know I'm not going to, but courtesy is the one-time offer. You don't put it in their face. You go, do you want it? This is your choice. If you tell me no from here on out, I won't fucking ask you.
I mean, but if you're offering, type shit.
Because some people are like that, you know. 100%. They're like, I'm not gonna fucking do anything, but if somebody offers, I will. Like, I'll take it. That's my out. That's my little treat. Now it's social. I was invited. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's different, you know.
No drugs for Chris.
No drugs for Chris. No.
Bro, actually, speaking of theaters, did you hear? Where was I? I was at the Liquid Mall. They have like a little donation center there.
They do. You're right.
They opened up the theater.
Yeah. I think like a month or two ago.
Yeah. I was like, oh, no shit, dude.
So they don't want to tear that down because that was Lakewood's first ever movie theater.
Yeah.
It's a historical monument.
Yeah. It was empty for, what, 3 years?
Yeah, just vacant.
And then, like, I remember seeing people go in there like a year ago. And, like, they were setting things up, and then something happened, and they just stopped.
I saw the only movie I ever saw there way back in the day. Remember when they did the Yu-Gi-Oh movie in theaters, and they were giving away fucking Blue Eyes and Red Eyes holographic cards?
Yes.
It's the only time I went there.
Really? That was my spot. Like, my family and I, that was the spot we would always go to.
We would go...
Because that was the closest one.
Cerritos Mall.
But back in the day,
they
didn't have a theater.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
What was it?
I forget what it's called, but they had a movie theater. My pops would win little tokens. There was a train game.
What the fuck?
The train would go around a circle, and it was carrying a whole bunch of different little fucking prizes.
Oh, God.
And it had a green light, and if you stopped the prize over the green light, you would win that prize.
Oh, shit.
And my dad liked to collect old school coins. So we would go to the movie theaters, and after the movies, he would sit there and he would fucking play on the game.
Wait, so where was it? Was it still there where the Harkins is now, or...?
No.
Because that was built,
Correct.
right?
It was... Okay, so Hartman's right here.
Uh-huh.
Apple Store is right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know this way to where Sears is? Or was?
Yeah.
Right before Sears on this side.
By the food court?
Food court is way on that side.
But that's where the Sears is.
Mm-mm. Fucking Nordstrom Rack is over there. Or Nordstrom is over there.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like Sears, you walk this way, and then you go up, and then there's another fucking aisle.
That's right.
So right here, there was a movie theater. And on Tuesdays, they did $6 movies.
That's right.
That was my go-to date spot in high school.
No shit.
Yeah. I say go-to because I only took one chick there. We'd like to go there. That was the chick I was dating in high school. One of. I didn't take all the chicks there. I took one chick there. Be specific.
No, Eric was drowning in women in high school.
I would say for a brief period of time during 1 year of my high school experience, I was drowning in the women. Besides that, not so much.
I think I only had 2 relationships in high school.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 2 relationships ever. I was going to be like, yes, sir. Me too.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like, yes.
Yeah, that's right. I only remember you've only been with 2 girls.
Nah, it was 2 girls because, like, what was it? Like, junior and senior year, I was with that one older girl. She would always bring me in and out.
That's right. You told me about that last time.
And I can't remember the other one, to be honest.
Feels bad. That means you like the in-and-out one more. Or maybe you just like the in-and-out more.
No.
Mm-hmm.
She was older.
But I wanted to share this with you because I thought you'd think it's funny. It's about the movie theaters.
All right.
So, going to Oppenheimer.
Oh.
I gotta crutch myself. I'm gonna get my little snacks, and I'll be chilling. Movie will be over. I'll be like, I'll get out. I'm not gonna be fucking hella high anymore. Tell me why the line is like fucking 10 people long. It's not to the door, but it's like out in the middle of the walkway. And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
What the fuck?
So I'm not standing there with fucking crutches, and I'm like, God damn it, I have crutches. How the fuck do I take all my stuff to my seat? And I'm like, I'll just ask them. They've got to have somebody that can help me, right?
Yeah,
like, they've got to be able to walk me to the seat. So I'm experiencing the peak of my fucking high outside of the theater. I'm standing in line when I'm fucking peaking. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting super I'm like, people are fucking staring at me. I was like, do I even ask now for help? Or like, do I try and figure it out? And I go, if I try and figure it out, I'm going to eat shit and spill popcorn and soda fucking everywhere. And it's going to be worse for me. It's like, I should just ask. So I get to the front and I go, I tell him my order. And I was like, also, can I have somebody help me to my seat? I can't carry my things. And he was like, I'm sorry, we don't do that here. And I was like, I'm missing a foot and I'm on crutches. And he goes, what? And I just picked up my foot. I like picked up my leg and showed him my stomach. He goes, let me talk to somebody. And he went and he found, or he comes back and goes, someone's going to help you. And the largest black security guard came over and he was like, what's up, man? What you got today? And I was like, popcorn and a slushie.
Oh, man.
And he was like, oh, cool, man. What movie you watch? I was like, Oppenheimer. And he goes, I heard it's good. I felt like such a little kid at the movie theater. I was like,
you were just high as shit, bro.
I was
and
so
he knew.
high. He was like, I got you, big dog. He was like, I got you, bro. He's like, what seat you in? And I was like, right in the front, bro. It looks just like me. He's got a wheelchair and everything. He fucking laughed. He was like, all right. I was like, cool. It'll be easy. We'll get you there. I was like, don't worry. And took all my shit and he was like, anything else you need? I was like, nope, I'm good. Thank you. And he was like,
it's like, kiss on the forehead, please.
True. Have a hug. You tuck me in, please. Yeah, I thought that shit was funny after
during you're having a fucking panic attack.
Dude, I was really trying not. I was like keeping my shit together. I was like, oh my God. Yeah.
Sober, Eric.
I couldn't even. I was like, I just need to enough, Eric. I was like, I need to just enough.
Pay the right amount.
Yeah. I had Apple Pay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Solid. No cash.
Paying
bro.
like 4 times.
Easy. Nah. Thankfully, I've had to make more serious decisions under more drugs. So, I'm all right. I'm all right there.
Oh, what?
I've had to make more serious decisions under more drugs. You know, like
couldn't be me.
Yeah, I'm glad.
You
I
just
hope it
built
never
different.
is. I hope it never is. I don't know.
I made decisions drunk that I probably shouldn't have.
Well, one thing I can tell you is that I have been called Himothy, and that's only by you. So
that's true. Himatron.
Himatron. I identify as him, he. You know those videos where they're like, I identify as he because I'll never be him. I am him.
You are him.
I'm Himothy.
Himothy. Bro, we gotta get drunk.
Sure, it was a grand time. It's fun. As long as we both don't need to go somewhere, I'm down to get like sloshed.
Let's get
fucking swifty. My favorite place to do it is mimosas. I'm not gonna lie to you. I fucking love brunch. I don't give a shit.
Oh fuck.
Call me a white girl. I don't give a fuck. Shmimosas, bitch. Let's get shma-wasted.
Let's get shma-wasted.
Oh, I love shmimosas. Oh. I don't know if I should. I'm not gonna plug my favorite brunch spot because it's already popping. So
I think I know what it is.
Nobody fucking listens to this shit, anyways. But like, still, what do you think it is?
Well, is it local?
Ish. From here?
Sooner or later?
Nah. From here is like 15 minutes.
From here? Oh. No say.
Perfect.
But tell me after.
Bet. Remind me.
Bet.
But yeah, mimosas, bro. I'll tell you about this restaurant. The food is fucking great. They're one of those restaurants where like the price is a little over average, but the servings are warranted and the food is good. So
it's like there's a couple of places in Vegas where they have like all you can eat and all you can drink. Mimosa.
Yeah. Well, do they have a time limit on it? Because this place is all you can mimosa for 2 hours.
Yeah. So was it where I go? Oh, the Palms in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
They have a 2-hour thing, and they have a pink champagne.
Ooh.
And like a regular champagne, so you could choose.
I like a pink champagne.
And there's like literally waitresses that only handle the mimosas. So they're walking around with like a jug of orange juice and then a fucking like bottles of. Is that still considered rosé?
I don't know.
Like the pink champagne?
I don't know, dude. That's
so the pink and then the regular champagne?
I drink it.
And
that stuff I just drink.
They just go around like the people that pour coffee and shit.
It's pretty lit.
So you just go like this and they're like, oh.
So, this place that I like, I almost said it. This place I like.
I'm trying, boys. I'm trying.
The waiters walk around and they'll hold bottles in their hands. They'll just top you off, but they don't add juice for you. They just top you the fuck off, and they bring you little juice things. Oh. So you could literally just like put a drop of.
I think I know.
Just name a street. What street?
Is it off of Lakewood?
No. I don't think you know this place.
There's like 2 places that I know. It's like off of Lakewood and off of Bellflower. No?
Not even in the right city.
Long Beach?
Nope.
Well, Bellflower goes way the fuck that way. And then
you're not in the right city either way.
Downey?
Nope.
LBC?
Nope.
15 minutes away?
Yep.
Artesia?
No.
Close.
Closer.
Buena Park?
No.
No?
Too far.
Los Alamitos? Yeah?
I believe so.
Oh.
This is a fun game. I like this game. I don't like giving it away, but I'll let you guess it. If you can guess it, I mean, you worked for it. You deserved it, you know?
Los Alamitos. Dude, I used to go there a lot.
I think it's Los Alamitos, at least.
Stop gaslighting me, bitch.
No, I'm being like, because I always fucking mix 2 Los cities together. They're both Los A. But I think one is farther.
Los Angeles?
No,
Dumbass.
No fucking.
Los Alamitos. Oh, Los Altos.
Yeah, but Altos is far. Pretty sure.
That's
It's like somewhere else, but I mix them up fucking always.
that's by like Long Beach.
That way.
Yeah. Los Alamitos is like 605.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah? Fuck. Is it off of Catella? It is.
It's my favorite spot. My cousin lives around there.
Is it by the fucking
I
by the
can't tell you.
racetrack?
That's too far.
It's too far? Okay.
Racetrack is too far.
Okay.
I have business by the racetrack, but that's far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I have a better idea.
Yeah.
I just can't remember fucking names.
It's such an easy name too. Like once I say it, it'll never be forgotten. But I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you later.
Say it.
No.
I'll slip you a 20.
Oh, I can't be bought.
All right, a bench.
Oh, no, I can't be bought.
I'll buy you new headsets.
These work fine. Don't fucking don't do nothing, bruh.
Is this how we're gonna play it?
I will put my joint out on your hand. Fucking.
Put his hat back on.
Yeah, he doesn't look good bald. I'm not gonna lie to you. He looks.
doesn't.
That's
like,
that's not okay.
It's not PG-13.
It's like when you haven't shaved in a couple days and fucking haven't showered for 3 either, just 'cause it's fucking. Just you've just been living stressful, bro. Working too much, eating out. You open the fridge, just curdled milk. You know, finally get in the shower, take your pants off, and that's what it looks like. That's we'll leave that on from now on. You know, we'll leave that on. That stays there.
Oh, sorry. Wait. What if people have like that thing where?
Oh my god, that would be the funniest thing ever.
Right.
I would.
And we'll double down. We'll just turn on and off the light.
Bruh.
No warning either.
True. No warning.
April Fools.
True. It is April 1st.
They don't know.
Yeah, they don't know when this was recorded. This is actually 2023.
It's actually 2025.
You're right. Time travelers.
The time traveling paisas.
Los mexicanos del futuro.
Oh man! Wait,
that would be a fucking telenovela.
Oh hell yeah! But it'll be like one of those weird ones.
It would be
Time traveling with like guns with unlimited bullets and shit.
Este viernes en Los Mexicanos del Futuro. Chris se mete con la hermana del suegra de Eric.
Boom, boom, boom.
And it's like one of those things. You see the chick like turns around the side of the corner and she sees her sister with you like fucking making out and she runs over to me. Eric, no vas a creer que yo vi con Chris. And I'm like, ¿qué fue? Besó a.
Commercial break.
True. Univision.4. Good times.
Good times, bro.
What were you gonna ask me? Did I see what? Good. Dude, you're for good. Like widowy?
Widowy? Don't start with me with this widowy. Like
widowy?
No.
You forgot.
Widowy hit the goodie, whatever. In my head, whatever.
I widowy hit the goodie in my head or whatever.
I'm gonna kill myself. Fuck my life, bro. Why can't I remember shit? I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna tell her. Oh my god, bro's hot.
I'm happy. It's fun.
That's because of you.
I'm enjoying it. Let me take it
Okay,
off.
this took a little weird, little weird turn.
No Diddy. There we go. We're fine.
That's true.
We just cleaned up. We just cleaned slate. No Diddy.
Howdy.
What's going on, partner?
Top of the morning.
How's your hunting trip?
Okay, we're done.
Okay.
Compa!
I was enjoying it. Fuck.
Oi! Bro, if you taking a piss, mate.
I'm not taking a fucking piss. I'm not taking a fucking piss. I'm taking a fucking shit. Close the door. Close the fucking door. How can I get some privacy in here? I'm trying to pinch off a log. You don't want to be looking right into your eyes.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Bro, why am I so stupid?
I don't know. Probably something about the multiple times you were dropped on your head as a child.
Or the multiple times I've been hit in the head playing football.
That too.
And like my 7 concussions and 4 contusions.
Fuck yeah. Dude, probably you and me both, man.
I can't tell you, bro.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I fucking got hit in the goddamn head. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we need more of these. We don't have enough.
I was actually thinking the other day about, well, not thinking. I saw a video on Instagram of a goalie that took a fucking face shot, bro. Just ate that shit.
God.
And I was like, damn. That shit happened to me one of the last times I played soccer.
Shut up.
Swear to God. I was so fucking mad about it. 1, the ball wasn't going to go in. So I took it to the face for nothing. 2.
Out of context, just clip that part.
No, that's fine. This is soccer. 2, that was the first time I had seen a ball ever go up. It curved. It curved up. It curved
Sounds
up.
like a good time.
Oh, dude, it was like this. It was like this. It curved up. Well, that was the first time I'd seen that shit.
Like, what am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing, dude? I'm not looking at your phone.
No, I'm saying you. Like, you saw the ball going up, and you're like,
no.
What do I do?
So, for a majority of its path, I saw it low and coming to, like, my midsection. So I braced to catch it like this. And as soon as it got to, like, where the curtain is behind you,
starts going up.
It started going up. So I jumped. And I tried to brace it like this because I was already set to catch it like this. And I jumped, and it went way up. And I took it straight on the face. It hit me so square that when I came down, my legs were just out from under me. And I went like this to cover the back of my head because I knew there was a post behind me.
Oh, fuck.
Thankfully, I didn't hit the post, but I was just on the floor. And everything was like TV static. And I was just going...
Yeah, you got knocked the fuck out.
Well, thankfully, I was never, like, actually out, but I was, like, heavily dazed. Like, if I was in a fight, I
saw Tweety Bird up there?
That was it, pretty much. I was GG's. I didn't even try opening my eyes. I was like, fuck this. The ref was like, there's a minute to half. You want me to call it? I was like, yes. Yes, call
Bitch,
it.
I can't get up. I can't feel my face.
I'm not going to play anytime soon, sir. But I was like, I probably got a concussion that night.
Oh, 100%.
And then I thought about, like, in high school when I straight up got kicked in the face and broke my nose and had 2 black eyes. I was like, I probably should have gone to the doctor that night. But I came home and my parents were like, how'd you do? And I was like, I lost. And they were like, well, that sucks. Good night, loser. And I was like, okay.
Thanks for the
y'all
confidence.
in the morning. Went to school, swollen ass face. I'm like, yeah. We've been
what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh, man.
We take some good hits, man.
We do.
Some good hits.
We also do a lot of stupid shit.
That's fair. That was fair.
I tell you about, what was it, junior year? Senior year. It was senior year. We were fucking around in the batting cages. There was like 6 of us in this cage. And like my dumbass had a sneeze. So I was like, achoo. And the dude was already swinging. And then I just got the back end of the fucking bat to the head.
Nice.
And we weren't wearing helmets. Why would we?
How hard was that hit?
It was a full swing. It was a backswing. So he went wham.
So you caught a fair bit
and
of it,
then right here was when I was going like this. So I took it to the back of the head.
Tink.
I fell down. I got up and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck happened? And then I was like, why is my head so itchy? I go to scratch.
Blood.
I was like, ow.
Oh. Fuck yeah, dude.
Drenched. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay, I think I won. I'm like, what the fuck? We barely started. I was like, no, I gotta go to the hospital. I had a contusion.
That's a good one.
It was bad.
That's a good one, bro.
It was so bad. Because, like, I was trying to walk on the concrete with my baseball cleats on.
Slippery.
And then me with no balance.
Did you eat shit on the way to the locker room?
I didn't go to the locker room.
Oh, you went straight out. You're like, fuck my stuff.
No. So, like, I went to the concrete. I told my coach, and I was like, okay, we'll get you remember Virginia?
Yeah.
So she was gonna come pick me up in the cart. I was like, oh shit, I gotta pack my shit up. I don't remember packing my shit up.
Oh.
All I remember was like, I gotta pack, and then I was already packed. So I had my backpack on, I had my catcher gear bag on, and then my other baseball bag. And I'm just sitting there, just walking in a circle, and no one told me to like sit the fuck down. And I'm like bleeding.
That's like obvious signs of brain damage. Somebody should have been like, "Hey, we need to like take care of him right now."
No, they just carried on. I'm walking in circles with like 30 pounds of shit. And then Virginia comes up. She's like, why don't you take off your cleats? I was like, I don't know where my shoes are. Oh, and the worst part, back in those days, we used to fuck around with people's bags and flip them inside out.
Nice. I remember that, actually.
So 2 of my bags were inside out.
Would you guys randomly flip other people's bags on campus? You would, huh? No? Yeah, you would. I fucking thought so. Now,
and we would zip tie them.
You're a fucking dick. Question. Did you guys ever do the one where you would leave all of the stuff out and then you stuff the bag inside out into the front zipper pocket? Did you ever do that?
Yeah.
And then just leave it on the stuff?
Yeah.
That one's fucked.
Oh, yeah.
And you zip, it's hard as fuck to unzip.
Yeah, we would zip tie them.
That's fucked.
Because like, in the batting cages, they would rip the netting. So we would just get zip ties to close up the little gaps. Right? It's cheap, fast.
Mm-hmm.
So we always had an abundance of like heavy industrial zip ties. Like vice grips, or like not wire cutters. Like you have to like fucking go
really deep. Go for it. Yeah.
So we would flip bags inside out, and then we would hook them onto shit, like on the fence. Just zip tie them,
bro.
Or we would just like throw them on top of the dugout.
Yo.
At one time, this kid pissed us off, so we threw it on top of the batting cage. So the motherfucker had to climb up.
That's fucked up, dude.
It was a freshman. He thought he was top shit.
Feels bad. I guess that's one way to get put in your place real quick, huh?
All right, let me ask you this. This is beef I've been holding on for quite some time.
Interesting. Okay.
Did you guys ever fuck with our shit?
So.
Oh, fuck.
As far as I know, my team never touched the baseball stuff. Never. Because Coach Alex, shout out to Alex Martin, Coach Alex explicitly told us that baseball already had a problem with soccer. And if he found out that if it was any of his kids doing stupid shit, we would not play soccer anymore. And we would turn into a track and field team and be doing sprints every fucking practice.
Tell me why every fucking coach always threatened everyone. Oh, we're going to turn this team to a fucking track and field team.
Because sprints eat dick when you're not a fucking track and field athlete.
That's facts. Because our coach is like...
When your sport is not run from here to there as fast as you can, that eats dick. Although it's necessary for your sport,
100%.
When that's all you're doing for practice, that eats dick. Because what you want to do is play with the ball. Yeah. No diddy.
Play with balls.
That's why I didn't pluralize it. But yeah, he specifically told us, and me being the captain of that team 2 years, I would fucking tell my guys, it's like, if you are the fucking reason that we run, I will beat your fucking ass every day before we run.
Bro, we would catch your guys fucking stealing our Gatorades.
Yeah, I know who did it too.
And then
I know who did it.
And then one day we show up to practice. I get to practice early. I finish my lunch, tidying up. I'm putting my shorts on. Oh, putting my shorts on, getting dressed. Coach is like, oh, go get the cart, fill it up with our shit, come to the field. Okay, bet. Grab the equipment, grab the cones, grab the ladders, grab the buckets, the turfs that we use. Go to the field. I'm like, okay. I like warming up with decent balls. Pause.
No, did he?
Open up the bucket to find that there's fucking condoms.
Okay.
There's condoms with like 4 or 5 fucking baseballs in them. Right?
Okay.
And this is 300 baseballs, all wrapped in fucking condoms. Every single ball's fucking lubed up. And I called my coach. I was like, Coach Magno. Shout out Coach Magno. I'm like, we have a situation. He's like, what's going on? I was like, the balls are slippery. He's like, why? Did someone wet the balls? I was like, Coach, I wish that was it. I bring him a bucket. Mind you, this was a brand new game bucket. Like, this is a bucket for game balls.
Yep.
Open it up. And there's fucking condoms filled with like 3 baseballs.
3 baseballs to a condom, huh?
Per condom. Just shoved in there.
I wonder who and why hated you that much. Because I know who did the Gatorades. I remember that. I remember the Gatorades. I remember the Gatorades explicitly, actually. I don't know why, but like I can remember that day.
Bro, because we would have to fucking run. Because there were Gatorades missing.
Because they would think that you took them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Varsity had to run.
I remember the kids showing up with Gatorades, and we were like, "Where the fuck y'all get Gatorades?" And they were like, "Oh, the shed was open, and there was Gatorades, so we just swooped in real quick and snatched them." And we were like, "What the fuck?"
Like, y'all are the reason why we had a fundraise to put a fucking fence, a literal fucking fence inside of our shed.
Yeah. Not y'all as in my people, but, some people in soccer, yeah.
I caught a few just walking out. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And they would just dip. I'm like, all right, I'll just take one for myself, too.
I'm already going to get in trouble.
Yeah, I was like, because it was like every Gatorade missing was a pole.
Nice.
So foul pole to foul pole is 1.
That's lit.
So these were like full 24 packs, and they were missing like 8.
What's another one at that point?
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm already going to be fucking throwing up. Might as well just stay hydrated.
Still tastes good after.
Oh, 100%. So, yeah, I just specifically remember that shit where I was just like, who the fuck was able to break into our fucking shed and spend the time to shove 300 baseballs in like 100 condoms?
I never heard of that.
We blamed you guys, by the way.
Funniest fucking thing.
We blamed you guys.
That's fine. I don't know who did it.
So we retaliated.
What did you do?
We popped a couple of soccer balls and bent some shit.
I don't think that was any of our stuff. So I was on JV.
No, because we fucked with soccer and softball just to make sure we covered our bases.
Yeah.
No, because they were ruined.
Yeah.
Like, we had to buy a whole new bucket of game balls. The practice balls were fine, but the game balls, like, they're wrapped. They unwrap them.
Yeah.
And shoved them in the fucking...
So that the fucking leather can absorb the... Well, not even absorb. I guess, absorb it. But it, like, fucks with the leather.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same thing as, like, if a pitcher goes and has Vaseline on his chin or whatever, and each time he fucking... So in my mind, like, while I was laughing, I was like, oh, this is going to be a funny joke. I bet those were the best pitches you ever threw. Like... Because I mean, they probably slid like a bitch, you know, or fucking.
So we're like trying to play with them, and we're just going all over the place. My coach is like, "All right, we're running." I was like, "What the fuck?"
You can't do anything else at that point.
Yeah, we're
he's got a point.
All we did was we hit for like an hour because we're just like soft tossing them.
Yeah, you could do that. That
and
works.
then we're like, all right, like everyone just go practice. Home. And then they had to go fucking buy new balls.
Yeah. I could tell you it wasn't my guys. Okay. That I can tell you. My guys, my group, my team wasn't us. I cannot stand for the Froshsoft or varsity team.
Like, I was pissed, but like at the same time, that shit was funny, bro.
Dude,
that shit was stupidly funny.
Prank. Like, years later, because none of this fucking matters anymore. It's all fucking 100%. Bullshit. So they're all funny stories now. So, like, years later, it's so funny. Like, it's such a good prank. You're like, I open it up, condoms. And I'm like, okay, cool. They put some condoms in your bucket.
No, dude.
And what?
All the buckets, bro.
Stuffed with baseballs.
Stuffed with baseballs. Oh. Like, I remember grabbing them. And then the balls were just like...
I'm telling you, bro, that's funny.
Like our coach was walking by, one of the coaches, and then fucking what's his name? Higgins was walking around. I actually saw him.
Did you?
I saw him at the mall like 3 years ago. He still remembers me.
Well, that's cool. It means you must have made an impression, or he's got a great fucking memory.
I think it's both. That motherfucker would always look through our fucking shit, bro.
I mean, he was doing his job.
It was, but like, literally was baseball shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to sell fucking shit-smelling chip bags.
Hey, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
And then Caesar would walk by with fucking with his bag,
spicy chickens.
Ooh, and the honey buns in the morning.
I wonder what he ended up doing, because he was a pretty entrepreneurial dude.
I think he went to the Marines.
No shit.
I think I still have him on Instagram.
That's cool.
Another prank that happened to us my senior year after season. We're like showing up, and then I always love tryouts. The tryouts are the greatest fucking time of all.
Oh,
tryouts. Oh,
I'm trying to keep my shit together right now, bro.
Dude, tryouts are the
tryouts
best time ever.
Did anyone ever broken in your toy?
We had a kid had to go to the hospital one tryouts.
Oh no. Why?
Took a baseball to the fucking face.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a classic. Please tell me it fucking hopped up.
Broke his... No. He was hitting.
Oh, what?
And our pitcher threw the ball in, and then he went like this. He faces problems head on.
Ah, I
shattered his fucking...
Interesting.
And, like, I was catching, and I saw that shit, and he was just like... Dude, his lip was, like... flipping off. Nose was fucking shattered, and I saw him about to fall, so I just dove and I caught him. Wow. And he was like, bro, this is why I didn't want to come to the tryouts, bro. Bro was just fucking bleeding, bro.
So you've been taking care of mangled people for quite some time, then.
Oh, my whole life, bro.
Jeez.
Mangled people help other mangled people.
That's fair. That's fair.
But anyways, back to the prank. So our season ended. We lost first round of playoffs because we got fucked over with like the number 2 seed. They ended up getting like 3rd place in CIF. Like they were good, and like half the team got drafted. It was Carlsbad.
Nice.
Yeah. So our season ended, and then we're like kind of setting things up, and like. I mean, everyone else was starting practice, and, like, we could practice, too, because, like, we still had 6th period baseball. But I was just like, all right, let me just help set things up. And then I was training some of the new guys, like, trying to, like, help them out. And then one day, I go to the field, because sometimes I would get to school early and just throw my bag over and just, hide it. Mm-hmm. And I noticed a tree in the middle of a fucking field.
Interesting. Planted or just
planted?
Huh.
So someone put a fucking like 6-foot tall tree in the middle of our fucking infield. And then you know what a pitcher mound is, right?
Yep.
So they dug out the mound.
Yes. And they put the tree.
They put the tree in there. No. They put the tree behind the mound. Okay. But they left the hole that was like this fucking wide.
Jesus.
And it went up to my fucking thigh. Like they dug down. Like I was like, I put my foot in and it goes. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, where's our mound? They dug another hole 5 feet away from the home plate and they fucking shoved it in there. So I'm like, what the fuck? I call my coach. I was like, hey, coach. Oh, and they also put a weed killer on the grass. Oh. And they drew a big-ass dick by our dugout. 100% TTD. Funny. So I called my coach because first I noticed the tree and I was like,
that's weird.
What the fuck? And then I noticed the big ass dick of like dead grass right by our dugout. Like it was, so the bases are 90 feet. So it was a 90-foot dick.
That's lit.
Right?
Damn. Was it proportionate? Balls to dick? No. Little balls?
Little balls.
Feels like, bad.
Like they put work on the dick. Mm-hmm. Like nice shape, circumcised.
Like, damn, this shit.
And then the balls were just like, I was like, bro,
not
come
even
on.
Hair.
No, I was like, no veins, no hair. I was like,
whack.
So I called my coach. I was like, hey, coach, someone vandalized our field. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, there's a tree. He's like, a tree? I was like, yeah, there's a tree in our infield. He's like, what the fuck do you mean? And I was like, here, I'm going to send you a picture. And lo and behold, there's a fucking tree just planted. It was like a skinny fucking tree. Mm-hmm. Just planted in our infield. And then I was like, they also dug out our mound. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, there's like a fucking 4-foot hole where the mound used to be. And they put the mound 5 feet in front of home plate. He's like, you're shitting me. And I sent him a picture. Like, I remember sending him a picture where I put my foot in the hole. And then I took a picture for, like, comparison. Uh-huh. He's like, are you shitting me? And I was like, I wish I was.
Dude.
It was La Marana.
Lit.
And the reason why we know is because one of the freshmen posted a picture.
Ha, stupids.
Right.
Fucking idiots.
Bro, you're wasted, huh?
I'm pretty good.
Chilling.
What a good one.
What else?
Let's snatch some water, though.
Oh, do you remember our senior prank?
Vaguely, if I remember, our senior prank was just vandalizing our school, which in my mind isn't really a prank. It's just kind of fucked up.
It was super fucked.
I was not
blow-up
there.
dolls.
I don't remember the blow-up dolls at all. So, little backstory to my senior year. Did music and then toured. So, going into fourth quarter, like the very end when all of the senior shit happens, I was in a depressive episode.
Oh, shit.
That nobody knew about. So I just kept it to myself. And I was like a very outgoing fucking, like, I make people laugh clown type of person. So I would play my character. And then behind closed doors, I would feel bad about myself and shit. So I didn't go out to any of that stuff. I was just kind of like reclused and dealing with my bullshit. But I'm not mad about it.
Should have reached out to me, bro.
Dude, I didn't even go to the closest people that I knew at that time. They didn't even know that I was depressed during that period of my life until years after when I told them. They were like, what the fuck? And I was like, I know, I'm good, huh? And they were like, apparently.
That should be a fucking government spy.
I know.
No, so there was like that blow-up doll incident where they put like pictures of the fucking counselors on them.
I didn't know about that at all.
No?
Nope.
So I don't know how, but you know the fucking big-ass wall by the gym?
Mm-hmm.
Like the tall one?
Yep.
They hang them up from there.
Oh, no shit. I remember that got painted, and I was like, how the fuck
Well,
did they
it was
get up there?
both.
I never
They
heard of the
painted
blow-up
words, and then they hung up blow-up dolls with the Burfinator and then that one hot counselor.
Don't remember. I know she could do a backflip, though. But yeah, I remember it getting painted. Don't remember blow-up dolls.
Oh, yeah, those blow-up dolls.
That's
with,
wild.
With, like, big-ass pictures of their name, like, fucking taped on. A Zen?
You want one?
No. I'm trying to go to sleep tonight. I got work.
Same. I got
There was another prank we wanted to do, but we couldn't pull it off.
Well, because y'all fucking vandalized the school, so there was no more pranking.
What do you mean?
A prank is like saran wrapping the entire school so that nobody can open the doors.
Oh, no.
That was fucking
I forgot
funny.
who, but I knew who it was. You remember when
they
they
saran wrapped the wing?
No,
that was fucking funny.
That was funny, but
That's
no,
a prank.
when they cemented bricks in front of the doors.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh,
what the fuck, bro? Damn, son. Yo, I must have been like just head down deep into fucking books and soccer for a whole 3 years, and then my senior year just into music and the chicks that were into me. That must have been my whole high school because I knew none of this stuff.
Dude, they cemented bricks in front of the doors.
Wild. I didn't know that.
So, like, you weren't able to, like, get in the fucking rooms?
Yeah.
Because they were all, like, pull-out doors?
Mm-hmm.
So
Keep
they would
from opening.
Cement a single brick
Mm-hmm.
in front of, like, certain classes.
It's pretty lit. It's a good one, too. At least you can break a brick.
Yeah.
That makes sense as to why there was, like, some fucked up spots in front of some rooms. I always wondered that. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, another good one, which is also a little fucked up if you think about it, but it's not the worst fucking thing you could do is super glue in the door locks.
Oh,
that was funny.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was good. See, I remember the saran wrap, and I remember the super glue. I remember those.
Dude, those were the days.
Fucking other ones. Yeah, that was fun. That was back before men and women weren't women.
Oh, man.
You're gonna burn yourself. You almost did. I need to change the battery on that thing so that it says fire in the hole again.
Works?
No, it does work. It has a flame.
But see, I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck you open it up.
Really?
Do you just split it in half?
Yeah. Oh. It's got, I think, like 3 screws.
Is it that one?
No, that's the speaker. You would permanently fuck it up.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, when
Sorry,
you pull it, it's supposed to... I know you do. When you pull it, it's supposed to go fire in the hole. That's the grenade from Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Snake.
Fucking throwback.
That's one of my Smash characters. Big fan of
you would smash?
throwing bombs.
Oh.
I do Smash.
Smash or pass?
Smash.
Smash.
Mm-hmm. I know many positions and many moves.
Ladies, he's single.
Now you don't know if I'm talking about in bed or Nintendo.
He's good in bed. I can attest to that.
No diddy. No diddy.
No pause.
Yo, what if there was like a Yelp but for your stroke game?
There was.
What?
Yeah, there was the Mayfair, what was it called? Mayfair Confidential page?
The fuck? Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a Mayfair Confidential page.
I was talking about like now.
Oh, now? Oh, yes, I thought you meant like back in the day.
No, motherfucker. I'm talking about like now. I think in now, not back then. I think like now.
Oh, now?
Yes.
Okay, so like
if you went to, so let's say if you met somebody and you were like, huh, and you search her on fucking whatever, it would just like pop up. She's rated 3.5 in bed, and you could see all the reviews. One dude is just like starfished. One dude leaves like a really long fucking explanatory. We went out to dinner and she had a really good personality and she, tricked me into liking her. But once we got into bed, it wasn't as fun and whatever.
I'm sorry, but that's kind of fucking stupid.
Right? But like, imagine, what would yours look like?
Oh.
What would yours look like?
I don't know.
Would you be proud of it? Would you be proud of it?
Yeah.
I feel like I might have some haters. Rightfully so.
I don't think people would appreciate.
How wild though! Like those movies. What's the one with Ricky Gervais where like you couldn't lie? Imagine if life was like that.
Oh,
and
yeah,
just like
yeah.
if something happened in life, it was like life itself analyzed and materialized it as a statistic and put it as information to be seen.
Oh wait, there was a TikTok trend, or not a trend, but it was like a series on TikTok where there were like people and they had like numbers on their fucking forehead.
Oh,
and it
I
showed
saw
like
that.
their body count.
Yeah. And one dude is like, "Why hasn't yours changed?" He saw that. He's like, "Why didn't yours change?" And then it falls and it's like fucking 6. He's like, "No." That was funny.
Bro, society would be so fucking bad.
Imagine, dude. Are you ready for a dystopian society?
Oh no. I like life.
Me too, but it might go that way.
Do you want it to be that way?
I don't.
That's the other question.
I guess I like how it is now. Yeah, now it's fine. I'll take. Just don't fucking change how things are. Just leave it like this. I'm cool. I don't want to go into dystopia.
All right. What about a purge day?
Nah, because even though I get to do whatever I want, so do other people, which means they can fucking kill me for no reason. And if I'd kill you for no reason... All right, but once
every 5 years, purge day.
Nah.
5 years?
It's anxiety, bro. It's anxiety.
Yeah, but in 5 years, you could build up your defenses.
Yeah, but other people could build up their fucking offenses. Like, you see, for every action, there is an equal and opposite
what's that called? Like
reaction.
Fucking...
Butterfly effect?
No.
Law of attraction?
No.
Law of relation. Thermodynamics. What is...
it's like the third law.
I don't know. I don't do physics. But I can tell you about... what is it? Forget the term.
Pendejadas?
I can't tell you about... I can tell you very much about pendejadas.
I got a big list.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Oh,
the
physics.
Third law. Thermodynamics.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know it?
No.
Oh, well, why the fuck you ask me if I know it?
No, but there's like
instigate, okay?
I know. I'm gonna go to Coffee Drunk. Be like, yo, give me the instigator, and they just like punch me in the face. Are you awake, motherfucker? Yes. Sorry.
All right, it's fucking $5.
$12. Oh,
damn, 12. Fuck, that's rough.
Yeah, you signed an NDA.
I know you can't tell anyone what the drink is.
No, you
they
can't.
fucking punch you.
You walk in, you get fucking clocked. Are you awake?
Sign this fucking paper. What is it? It's an NDA. Do you fucking want another one? No.
Well, it's like that one restaurant where like they're allowed to be assholes to you.
Yeah, that's in Vegas, isn't it?
Oh, we gotta go.
I'm down. That'd be fun.
Just be
Can
assholes,
you be assholes back? That's what I was gonna. Babe.
Well, I saw this video where this chick was like eating there alone, and they were all roasting her because like it was a slow day, so there was like 3 other people there, and it was just her. So she paid in pennies.
That's funny.
So she let them like harass her all fucking the whole time, but like she was like, "I'm gonna fuck them up," but she ended up tipping like $100.
That's nice.
But they still had to count all the fucking pennies because it was like a $60 fucking bill.
Yo, that sucks. That sucks.
60. What is that? 6,000 pennies.
Yeah. I had somebody pay for. It was like a $400 and something screen. In singles.
A stripper?
Sure. I didn't ask.
Don't care. Money's money.
That's what I assumed.
Oh, have you looked up other prices for my L phone?
No, I haven't looked up shit. Not gonna lie to you.
I'm scared.
S23.
No, 24.
24. Oh yeah,
Ultra.
no, I haven't even bothered looking. It just came out, so I'm like, if it is available, it's expensive. I could have swore I texted you and I was like, fucking.
Oh
it's
yeah,
expensive.
yeah.
I did.
It was
right?
a screen.
Yeah.
You told me it was like a couple $100.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
I
thought
got a
so.
case. Finally.
It's a nice phone.
I love it, dude.
It looks very smackable.
Here, let me show you some real quick. Oh, no, that's just him. Weird.
Make sure you show me the right thing, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one fucking movie with Margot Robbie and the Mexican fool, and she's showing pictures. That's my son. That's my daughter. My wife.
That's
my
my
dick. Sorry about that. It's okay.
So I took this picture with the 200 megapixel.
Oh,
Zoom in.
Oh. You can really see all the hair follicles, dude.
Yeah. And this is like 50
hey, have you
feet
ever
away.
noticed that you have like a little set of wrinkles that look like a smiley face?
Me?
Yeah.
What? Bro.
You didn't catch all of the compliments I was giving you about the picture were describing your dick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's seen my dick.
He was showing me a picture of Magic Mountains on the way to Vegas.
Yeah.
But other times he has said he was going to show me pictures of something else, and it was his dick. So.
It was my dick, indeed. I am proud of my LP. But yeah, bro, like, look at, like... Let's not talk about my dick no more. Misdirection. But, like, bro, check this shit out. Like, you see how far away I am, right?
Yeah. No, it's a really clear picture. That phone retains detail.
Like, you can see,
well.
like...
The tortas.
Bro, and, like, the fucking quad.
It's got detail on the quad.
But
you got detail on the trees behind everything. And that's max zoomed in. That's ridiculous.
Bro.
But how much of that is AI?
Oh, true. And even, like, the close-ups, too. Like, look at this shit. Like...
Yeah, see, when people ask me, they're like, what kind of camera should I get so I can take nice pictures? And I go, are you actually trying to, like, be a photographer? Do you want to manually shoot pictures? Like, no, I just want a good quality camera. Upgrade your phone.
Yeah.
They go, really?
This is from Roulette.
Sick.
Yeah.
What are the yellow and orange?
Yellows are 25 and oranges are 5s.
Nice.
There was a guy right next to me.
Nice little handful there.
There was a guy right next to me. He showed me his Palms account.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why it had 2 commas.
Oh, that's lit. Good for him.
He had spent $12 million at the casino.
Okay.
Just playing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it accumulates, like, points-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's at $12,754,325. I remember that because it was a ridiculous fucking number. And he was playing roulette right next to me, and each time he was playing, he was putting down $500.
Nice.
And he got so bored of doing that, where he would put down $300, and he would give the dealer $200 to put down.
Wherever they thought.
So whatever she would win was her tip.
That's nice.
Tell me why.
Dealer hit.
She hit.
Ooh.
A couple of times.
Shit, bro.
So in the 3 hours I was playing with this fucking dude, she got like $4,000 in tips.
Fuck.
In 3 hours. $4,000 fucking dollars, dude. And like this dude, he was winning like fucking 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "Oh, I gotta go. I'm in the fucking $1 million baccarat tournament," and he was in the final 4.
God damn.
And like the dude's local too, by the way.
Okay.
He's like, "Oh yeah, you know, my son's doing his doctorates at Cal State Fullerton. My other one's at USC, and this and that, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Bro, slip me a 20."
You should have. Did you ask him or no?
No, but he did pay for my buffet.
Oh, that's nice.
He's like, "I don't want to eat alone. Do you want to eat with me?"
That's
I was
cool.
like, "Bet."
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, and
you
we
kept
didn't.
his information or no?
No, I didn't.
Whack. Come on, bro.
No, because he was running for the fucking tournament.
So what?
He was dipping.
So what?
It was like 3 minutes before the tournament.
Let me get your fucking number. We'll run roulette sometime, bro. Let's fucking grab some grub back in the city.
Oh, another power move this guy did.
Uh-huh.
So they had a bunch of screens above us, and I was wearing my Dodger hat, and he's like, "Oh, you a Dodger fan?" I was like, "Hell yeah, dude! I fucking love the Dodgers." He's like, "Roger," and like the pit boss comes up. He's like, "Yeah, what's up?" He's like, "Put the Dodger game right here."
That's lit.
All right, just give us a few minutes. It'll be up there. Puts the fucking Dodger game up there for me. And me and him were just like sitting next to each other, just talking shit and just playing the game.
That's lit.
I was like, holy shit, this guy's dope as fuck. And like,
No.
I'm pretty sure his kids don't like him. You know what I mean? Like he was so cool and like the kids are like over it type shit.
Maybe. I feel like it's one of two. Either you're like, the kids understand that they have very cool parents, or they're like, fuck you. I'm my own fucking thing. Or like, oh, fucking over. Like there's either a separation or they're close. It's never like indifference.
That's the kind of vibe I got from him.
They were like, fuck you.
Yeah. Even though he was paying for all their shit.
Well, it depends on how he treated them at a young age. Because if he wasn't very supportive and didn't actually guide them and was just like, fucking make sure you get grades and get into good schooling.
Yeah.
Then they're like, fuck you. Like, I'm going to prove to you that I'm fucking better or some bullshit. It's like that happens because depending on it's a fucked up truth, but depending on how you treat your kids will determine your relationship with them in the future. It really is a pay it forward and an investment. 100%. You're not going to know what outcome will happen until they fully mature or reach a level of maturity, because for the most part, all individuals up into the age of like late to early 20s or late teens, early 20s are very self-centered and thinking just about themselves.
That's true.
Right? We don't typically think about the people that are around us or that are taking care of us, like mom and dad, or in some cases just mom or even an older sibling.
Yeah.
Right? So you'll only think of the negative things, the things that they're not letting you do or that they're keeping you from doing, but not seeing the reasoning why they're doing it, which is a very interesting thing, because you can protect somebody from doing something for their better interest, even though they think otherwise, but they won't see it that way until they get a third-person perspective of it, or they get to sit with their own thought and realize, like, oh, this was done for me, not to me, you know? But that's up to his kids to realize. That's
because he was telling me, he was like, oh yeah, I paid for my daughter's wedding, paying for 2 kids' fucking doctorate degrees and this and that. And I was like, God damn. Like, this dude, I asked him what he did for work, and he was just like, don't worry about it. And he's like an older Asian gentleman too.
Interesting.
He was like maybe late 50s.
Well, that kind of gives a lot more to the story, because if he's an older Asian gentleman, we all know the stereotype of Asian household is make sure you get the grade, you have to be a certain way, act a certain way, academics are a certain way, sports, music, like you're doing something. There's a standard to be met. For Mexicans, for the most part, it's like, don't fuck up.
Don't get anyone pregnant.
Yeah. Don't die. Don't go to jail. Don't fucking have kids. Yeah. And if you're going to have kids, either marry the bitch or... Yeah. I don't know. Run, I guess. Pretend to die and start a new life.
Right. Just fucking...
I love the memes where it's like me in my late 20s having failed all of my tios with 3 different families.
Oh fuck.
Like
shit hits. The shit hits, bro.
That shit's funny. But yeah. So that, you know, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Which he's probably now understanding that like he could have done things different in the past too.
Yeah. Yeah, because it seemed like I said, like one, he made good fucking money because he was just throwing it out there like nothing.
See.
2, it seemed like he spent a lot of time there. 3, I didn't see a fucking ring on his finger.
So this is me in my psychoanalyzing area, right?
Jeez.
I'm seeing a very successful in a financial sense man that had a family at one point, focused on keeping that family as far as finances goes, taken care of, built himself to a point where he no longer had to worry about that, but has now come to a realization that all of this money that he has acquired actually has no worth to him.
Yeah.
And what he did was he worked away everything that had value, because he had to have a wife to have kids,
Yeah.
unless he just fucking left babies somewhere, which if he's an older Asian gentleman, that's not the culture. So he must have had a wife at some point, which means that he wasn't present enough with the family to have retained the wife, and the wife left him at some point, because it's not often that the man will leave. And if he did leave, then you would have seen him with other women.
That's true.
Right? Okay. So the wife leaves, and then there's probably also resentment there of the kids for the same reason the wife leaving, not being present, the kids leave. So now there's resentment in all of the people that he really valued in him, but in his mind, he was always working towards the thing that they would think was valuable, which was the money, because the money takes care of.
Yeah.
But in actuality, money is not what takes care of people. Though money can solve problems, money cannot care for things.
Yeah.
So the reason I love these coasters is because she has one of my favorite quotes. Shout out to Queen Ariana Grande.
Mm-hmm.
Those that say money can't solve all your problems must have not had enough money to solve them.
That's true.
For the most part, it's pretty fucking true, right? But this is a perfect example of money can't buy your family back.
No, can't.
It cannot. Those are the times where you need to consciously make a fucking decision to say, you know what? I can close this deal tomorrow, but I'm not going to be able to see my daughter's recital tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to go to my son's last game tomorrow. Right? Like those are all those things where you need to consciously step in, because physically you're moving through, I need to get to work, make this money, make this sale so that we can make this money, and then move on to the next sale so that we'll be good.
Yeah.
Because that's what your body is fucking used to. Presence and consciousness, man.
Yeah.
Feels bad. Yeah, that would be my my analysis of that guy through the story. So that's why you see him just throwing chips on the table like it doesn't fucking matter. Because to him, it really doesn't.
It doesn't. It was so insane. What are we at?
Don't worry about it.
Is it 2 hours?
Not at all.
Is it more?
No.
Less?
No. You would have known if it was 2 hours.
Really?
Hmm?
Why?
I would have wrapped up.
I'm like, all right, Chris, get the fuck out of here.
Pretty much. That's how I end it. All right, that was good. Fuck off.
All right. Mm-hmm. Give me the under the table special.
That is true. Onions.
Woo! Wait, can they see underneath?
A little bit. Not me.
Okay, so we got to go on float pane, because you could put, explicit things on there.
Flow pane?
Float plane.
A float plane. It's like another YouTube, but for explicit content.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
That's what I noticed, because there's a couple of YouTubers that would like, so this is weird, but I love watching predator hunters on YouTube. That is my favorite shit to watch.
This guy is here to meet a 13-year-old girl.
Yes. Yes. Shout out to fucking Skeeter Jeans, bro. That's his name, Skeeter Jeans. And when he catches him, he's like, by the way, you've been skeeted.
Jeez, that's funny. That's funny.
So what they do is like they'll go on like Meet Me or Grindr and like all these different platforms, and they'll pose as like 15-year-old girls.
Yeah.
And they go a step above, and they have one of their friends that's like 21 or some shit, but she looks kind of young.
Really young.
So they use her as a decoy. So they invite these people over to a house, apartment, wherever. So they do that shit, and they have like fucking like 12 cameras, different angles, and like they kind of just fucking make them look like dumbasses.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we have this beautiful folder of
printout.
All the messages and pictures you've ever sent.
Bro.
And they talk to them, and they'll be like, okay, call your wife or call your mom, call blah, 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 and tell them that you're not going home tonight. So they interview him, they fucking do this and that, and the cops come by. They get their information down, they got to register. Sometimes they get arrested, but other times they get let go, but they still have to register. But the thing is, the reason why I brought up float plane is because some people have tried suing them for putting their pictures, like their faces and shit, public.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. But the thing is, the way they fight it is because they're going into their property. So technically, by law, they're allowed to record.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, some people, they sue, and they're like, okay, we can let this all slide if you take down the video.
So then they'll just put it on Floatplane.
So they'll put it on Floatplane where people pay a subscription, and those don't abide by the same rules as YouTube does.
Yeah, because you're paying.
Yeah. So I love watching that shit. I'll send you some of those videos. They're so fucking hilarious.
I saw a clip of one. I don't know if it's the same guy, but I saw a clip of one on it wasn't that guy then, on Instagram, and I thought it was really interesting. The only reason I say interesting is because this particular guy, he walks up and he was like, "Are you looking for so-and-so?" And he was like, I knew that I kind of had a feeling this was a setup. And the guy goes, "Why'd you still come?" And he goes, "Because I kind of just want help." He was like, I want help.
Oh, it's finally doing the thing.
Yeah. It's starting to get warm enough to where after a little bit it'll start moving.
I have to. I have to.
I know.
All right, that's why you love me.
I do love you.
All right, so there's like 3 people that I watch on YouTube. Skeeter Jeans.
Okay.
Another guy is like something whatever. He's like a young guy.
Interesting. Something. I'll check it out.
It's like homage.
Okay.
And then the third one is Trilogy Media.
Okay.
So those are based out of LA. So those are cool. They do predators and scammers.
Scammers. Those are fun. Every once in a while, I'll just keep them on the phone.
Oh hell yeah!
See how long I can keep them on the phone. My favorite thing to do, I'll hit them with like a deep in the south. I'm like, what did you say? I need insurance for my health. Whose health? I hit them with one of those. They'll hang up on me.
Oh my god!
They'll get tired of me. It's a good time. Every once in a while, I will. When I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I got some time right now, bro. You got me on a good time.
I like to be sarcastic with them. It's
really?
Like, oh, no. Oh shit. No mames. Like I'll put in some Spanish.
My folder came across your table.
Oh my. How much do I owe you? Fuck, how am I gonna pay all that money? Type shit.
Do I need to get Visa gift cards? They start sitting there. Oh my god, yes sir, please. If you would go over to the Rite Aid and get the Walmart and send me over the key codes right away, we'll resolve your problems immediately. I'm like, these fucking Visa gift cards, bro.
Damn.
Just so you know, if the IRS, well, first of all, they never fucking call you, but if the IRS calls you and they sound like this, it is probably not the fucking IRS.
I'll be like, oh.
And you know what?
Every time at work.
You know what? If there is anybody that works at the IRS watching this and you talk like this,
sorry, but not sorry.
Yep.
There's so many people that get fucked over every goddamn day. Like, that's part of the reason why I watch these shows. Not because it's just funny, but because I get to learn. Because, like, there's so many clients where they're like, oh, I paid the IRS $15,000, but I got a notice that I still owe $900. Or like, ma'am, you only owed $900. And, like, we would give them the IRS number, and it's like, oh, this is different.
You're like,
I was like,
you got scammed.
Yeah, we have a couple of clients like that where they would send, like, a couple $1,000s in books, and they would wrap it in aluminum foil, put it in a box. Yeah, because, like, it doesn't show the money.
Yep.
And, yeah, they would just lose their money like that.
Yep.
And then we're like, oh. That's part of the reason why in our job, like in our office, we would tell people, if you get a letter from the IRS and you don't understand it or you don't know how to go about dealing with it, bring it to us. We'll call, verify the information, and we'll tell you what's going on.
And what you need to do.
And then what we do, a step further from that, is we'll get the check from them or their bank information, and we'll set it up ourselves. So no matter what, it's getting direct deposited into the IRS, or the money, like they'll send it with the voucher and the reason for it, whatever. Like, we have to write their names, their socials, and all that. So we help people in that way because it's happened so many times where people are like, oh, I got a call from the IRS. I owe $20,000. And we're like, that's a scam. And they're like, well, I already sent the money.
Well, you done fucked up.
And I was just like, okay. And then they'll come by and it's like, oh, well, they sent me this letter too, which was an official letter from the IRS that they owed a significantly less amount. Like I said, this was like a month ago. This lady paid $15,000 to who she thought was the IRS, but the letter said she owed $1,500. And what was worse was she sent it to an address.
That was not
So it was
the
a money
IRS.
mule.
Yeah.
That then they fucking put it in one of those crypto ATMs, which I feel like should be illegal. We should get rid of those.
Crypto ATMs?
Yes.
It's untraceable.
It is. And it's so stupid. Like, why do we have that just readily available for people to just...
Crypto?
No, the ATMs. Like, they're at fucking gas stations and fucking Walmarts.
Really?
It's an ATM machine where you could buy crypto.
Huh.
You put in your information and you could send it.
Huh.
That should be illegal.
Interesting.
You haven't seen those?
No. Tell me more, please.
Hold up.
You can just make money disappear, but still have it?
Watch this.
Okay. Right now? Wait, what?
So,
You said
crypto
watch this?
ATMs near me. You go to the map part and you'll see that there's like various locations that have little crypto ATMs. They look like little ATM machines, like where you pull money from. But what you do is you put cash or your card in and you could buy crypto.
Yo.
And then from there you could send it. Or you could put in the scammers digital wallet.
In a 10-mile radius, there is 50 locations. 53.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
They're stupidly available anywhere.
Yeah. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there was 54 locations in a 10-mile radius from us, to be exact. And if you scroll down, there is 14,667 Bitcoin deposit locations in the United States.
Yeah.
I'm not going to count out all of the states, and I don't remember all 50 states off the top of my head, but it looks like they've got all 50 on them.
Yeah.
And
they're legal.
Australia.
They're legal. They're just ATMs.
Quebec, Saskatchewan, that's Canada, is it not?
Yeah.
British Columbia. Yeah, they've got it. Holy shit. USA, Canada, and Australia.
Like, I remember seeing these like 2 years ago. And I've been noticing some of these scam videos where they'd be like, oh, so instead of going to because now stores have a $200 limit on gift cards because of all these scams.
More than a $200
no, at a time, no. So what they'll
you'd
do
have
is
to buy multiple $200 cards if you
at
needed
different
to.
stores.
Oh, interesting.
At different stores, and they can't be on the same card.
Oh, interesting. So they're trying to get smart to protect against scammers.
Exactly.
I see.
And plus, realistically, if you're gonna buy a gift card for someone, why are you gonna give more than $200?
I don't know. You like the person.
Just give them cash.
You got money. That's fair. That is fair.
Right?
Nice. Yeah. Some Benjis would be nicer than a gift card.
Even if it's like those do you know they're like bank cards, but they're gift cards.
The Visa gift cards.
Yeah, so you can just use them on whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of those you could buy them for like $5 and they're reloadable.
Mm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this whole scam situation is so bad because they were telling people, oh, don't tell them you're sending it to anyone. Just say you're buying them for Christmas. And you want to give everyone $100 gift cards, this and that, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
So now there's rules in all like Walmarts and Targets and CVS's where they do not allow anyone to buy more than $200 of gift cards at a time. And so what they do is, since there's readily available crypto ATMs, they'll give them their crypto wallet account. Buy this much, put it on this account, and the money's gone.
Interesting.
Gone.
Hmm.
And those don't have limits.
Mm-mm. The only scam that I see, thankfully not fairly often, but that I've seen, which is quite fucked, is they'll get the alert on their phone that they need to contact Microsoft because their account has been hacked, and they grant them access to their Microsoft account, which also has their keychain to their banks and any other websites that they may have accessed. They will drain the accounts. Zeros.
Not only that, but if they can't find it, then they'll hold certain information hostage.
Mm-hmm. And depending how much access they gave on that computer, there ain't nothing you can do to get anything back. I've had people howling in my store.
Really? So you've seen this firsthand?
I've seen people's accounts at zeros being locked out of their computer. And they're looking at their accounts on a paper statement from their bank showing that they made a transaction, sending money, wiring money. And then on their phone, their account's showing zeros. And they're like, you can't do anything. And I'm like, I'm very sorry, but no, I can't. There's nothing I can do. Aren't you cybersecurity? No, I am not. I am a computer technician. I like to think of myself as a mechanic.
Yeah, basically.
And they're like, you can't fight a hacker? It's like, nope. It's like, not even my computer specialist that knows coding can fucking deal with a hacker that has already hacked you and drained your stuff. We can't reverse engineer and figure out where the fuck he is.
No, because they'll just hide the programs.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been able to stop people, like they would root the computer, and then right before they gained access to anything, they were just like, fuck it, turned it off. And it happened to be just in time to where we'll disconnect the Wi-Fi chip.
Yeah.
Before we work on it, disconnect the Wi-Fi chip, and then we'll turn it on and go into the software, and we're like, oh,
like safe mode.
There's that and that and that and that. Uninstall, clean up the system, put virus protection on, reconnect the Wi-Fi chip, make sure everything is set, and then you're like, you got really fucking lucky. If you're on the internet and you get a red page that randomly pops up and says, you're being hacked, call this number. That's the hacker. It's
hiding in plain sight. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, it's been sad. I've had the unpleasant pleasure of experiencing that more than once and in different scenarios. I've also experienced it with like exes, girlfriends and boyfriends. It's been on both sides, where they get into the phone while the person is sleeping and fucking everything. Change passcodes, fucking take everything.
That's wild.
Add trackers, do like all this shit. I've had chicks come in and they're like, I was dating this dude that was in IT. And I'm like, okay, what level IT?
Yeah.
Like he fucking reset the Ethernet or the fucking Wi-Fi router? Like what level? Like worked for Google. And I'm like, oh, you're kind of screwed, lady. Like, did you ever give him anything? Said, well, he knew he helped me set up my email. He helped me set up this. He helped me set. Oh, so he owns your life. It's like, yeah, basically, I need help. And I'm like, I can't help you with that.
You need Jesus.
Yeah, start over. I look at them and I go, you're gonna need to start over. Yeah. And they go, what do you mean? I go, you're gonna need a new phone. You're gonna need a new email. You're gonna need everything. You're gonna have to start over.
New socials, number. Yeah.
It's like if you gave them all access to all of your information, it's like they can do whatever they want with it.
Yeah.
They're gonna be able to chase you down and do whatever they want with you for forever. And they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, you can try and gather information and go to the police and try and get like a restraining order and do stuff that way. But that's also difficult in itself. It's not as easy as just like,
not only that, but it's fucking time consuming.
Yeah.
It's like by that time, it's like they could just be like, okay, delete.
Yep. So it's not pleasant when you have to, well, when somebody's screaming bloody murder.
Yeah.
It's literally this distance from each other too. They're fucking bawling, bro. Bawling. It's horrible.
It's fucking whack ass world we live in, bro.
I know, right? I know. Which is you know how I said for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Mm-hmm.
For all the good that there is in the world, there's some pretty fucking bad, bro.
Really fucked up shit.
It's the flip side.
Yeah.
That's why, like, there's it's funny. Most people would say like there's the Oprahs of the world, but Oprah's a horrible person now too. Now that we found out, right? She's part of the deep state. She was one of the pizza partiers. So let's see. So for every Musk, there will be an Epstein. Musk gave us Twitter back, so that's why I'm using him. He seems to be a good guy, right? He's caring for the good of humanity, so I'll give him that.
The dude is a fucking child with a shit ton of money and resources.
Yeah, but he's not doing bad with it.
No, he's not. He's doing a lot of good.
He's trying to, at least. Yeah, so like there's going to be extremes on equal side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Be like that.
But yeah, really like I said, I watch these videos not just for the ha-ha-has, but it's just like, just to like
be aware
and like
know what's out there.
Yeah, because it's like some of these things like I'll kind of pick up on. So like recently, like every year, like right after tax season, we always pay off all the software that we have to use, right? So we pay off what we owe,
subscription or whatever,
and then the new one for the following year. So we always pay in advance. So I told my dad, it's like, hey, it's about the time where we subscribe for these services. He was like, okay, I'll take care of it tonight. I'll see the emails. Okay, we paid for this software, that software, this software, these services, blah, 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 blah. I'll get a week later. Hey, we're calling from QuickBooks. We're wondering if you want to renew your account. Oh, I just did. It's like, no, sir, we see here. And they're smart because they'll be like, oh, this is for Victor. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck did you get, his name?
Well, it's VR income tax.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Google search could show you that information very quick.
I don't want you to plug my fucking business, bro.
Oh, my bad. Probably information you should have shared with me.
Yeah.
It's
oh,
okay.
well.
Chop
but
it.
like,
you want me to chop it? I'll chop it.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
More customers.
There you go. That's the whole point. I actually didn't realize, because I never plug my stuff, but there's a sign right above your head that's always in the shot that I never realized. There's also a swaggy shirt on you.
What's it say? I can't read. I'm dyslexic.
Mad Prince.
Oh, okay. What is that?
That's the best custom apparel development in Southern California, probably all of California and the United States, if I'm telling you, like being honest. But
this is such a comfy shirt.
I'm glad you like it.
And like,
they're nice. Print smooth on.
Like shiny. I might get married in this, bro.
I'd be offended if you didn't. Nice blazer over it, some slacks and nice shoes. You'd be solid. Not even gonna lie.
With some embroidery in the back, Mad Prince.
Down. That'd be hard.
Yes,
that'd be hard.
Wedding sponsored by Mad Prince.
True. Wedding sponsored by Mad Prince. Mad Prince Productions. We could do it all. We do your invitations,
photography,
place cards, photography. We'll do decor. Literally productions.
Bachelor we'll party.
Plan it out for you. It's a production, man. What do you need us to produce? We'll do it. Anti-Whoosies. Yeah, it's a pretty quick Google search. So he knew, and that's where you were like, oh, this might actually be.
Yeah, and that's where it's like, where I kind of have to like help out my dad, bro. Because like if he answered these phone calls, he'd be like, oh, okay. Because he has so much on his fucking mind.
Yeah, he's like, I guess I forgot.
Yeah, and then he'd be like, okay, here's my information.
Hmm.
And then I'll see like the emails of, oh, you sent money here. Oh, you sent money there. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, we got to stop with that. He's like, why do we have 2 receipts from 2 different vendors but for the same software? Because the invoice is a bullshit ass fucking invoice with like a third party name on there.
Nice.
So instead of saying like Intuit or whatever, it'll be like Star Technologies or some bullshit like that. I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing?
It's funny.
Also, Apple's a scam, bro. What's that Apple Cloud storage bullshit?
iCloud?
Yeah, you have to pay for that?
Yeah.
When there's literally Google Drive that's free?
For 5 gigabytes.
No, it's like 20.
Well, 20 gigabytes still isn't enough to retain all of the information that I have, so
Okay.
I'm cool with paying.
But you gotta pay a monthly fee?
Yeah, $10 or 2 terabytes.
That's insane, bro.
That's a lot of space.
You can just buy.
This is the way that I see it.
You could just buy storage.
Yeah, but I'm not on Google. I'm not a green bubble person, okay?
Okay, but you could still use Google Drive.
And not use iCloud?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Fucking
iCloud is
Apple whore.
So nice.
Apple whore.
Look, Apple products are pieces of shit.
Glorified technology.
Apple products are pieces of shit. But the ecosystem that they have created is fantastic.
I can connect to all your shit like that if I wanted to. It's not that hard.
No, you couldn't because you don't have my passwords.
That's what you think.
No, that's what I know.
Yeah.
I hate you so much.
I'm like the only person that could get you pissed off and still love me.
There's a couple people. There's a couple of people.
So I have to try harder.
I like those characters. No, please don't try harder.
I will challenge it.
For the love of God. Don't try harder.
I'll just take this.
Jesus Christ.
It's a nice fridge you got there.
Thanks. Donations. It's actually a trade. It was actually a trade. I had a larger fridge in here, but it was too big.
That's right. That's
Traded
right.
out at the shop. Took the small one because it was like just drinks. But Apple has a really good ecosystem. I like the fact that my laptop is hooked up to my phone and all the information is readily available for me. And for me, $10 a month is justifiable to keep all of the information on my laptop safe if anything were to happen to my laptop, and same thing to my phone. Because, again, I work in technology, and people come to me on the fucking daily where I have it backed up to Google Drive, but I didn't have iCloud, and the information that I really need isn't on my Google Drive, and now I have this presentation, and I'm going to get fired at work. Please, can you save this for me tomorrow? I spilled my coffee on this morning. And I'm like, oh, you sorry little shit. You should have just had iCloud, and you'd be fine. You would have been fine.
Bro, literally, I had all my shit saved on my old phone. I ordered my new phone. And it all got transferred to this new phone in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what you do with iPhone too. Like this.
128 gigs.
You open up a new iPhone, and your phone goes, "Oh, is this your new phone? Do you want to set it up?"
Yeah.
Just like that, and then you go, "Yes, actually," and then it goes, "Take a picture of that little
with,
cloud."
With just PCs in general.
Yeah.
Do you know how many phones there are in the world?
There's a lot.
Yeah. Do you know the percentage of phones that are Android?
It's pretty high.
It's like 78%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it's for the lower class. You know.
Lower class,
less money.
I think we're gonna have to fucking squabble, my boy.
Remember, folks, instigator.
I don't like talking shit. I just like dealing with my shit. Give me your fucking leg, bitch.
I'm fragile, bro.
I know you are.
Can't fight. I break.
I know.
I break.
Submissive ass.
Make you work for it, bro.
Just play.
Um, um, um. No, Apple products they're not made very well.
They're
Apple
not.
products are not made very well. But as far as data retention and shareability goes, what I have seen in technology is that Apple has the highest retention. So that's why I stick with it. And it has worked the best for me.
Fuck Apple.
Sorry, bro. But I have more people in my shop that have lost information that are not Apple than that are.
You know all those leaks
Yeah,
have
they came
always
from
been
cloud.
iPhones?
Yeah, but that was very early when cloud had just started, and then all
No,
this
it's
shit got
still
fucked up.
happening to this day.
That's okay.
Look at fucking presidents. Some of the shit with Trump. iPhone. I'm just saying the obvious.
It's okay. I don't save lewd information on my laptop or my phone.
But no,
I don't have lewd information as it is, so
yeah, you do.
I'm chilling. I actually don't. If you can go through my phone, you can go through all my pictures, and you're gonna see a large majority of
Kitty porn.
no embroidered embroidered objects. Kitty porn would be all over your PC.
Which one?
Both of the ones. Both the ones that you no longer have, actually. Since you want to go for feelings here, you'll fucking.
I want to kill myself. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I might not make it home. It's okay.
You're welcome. The tree's gonna look really good going 100 miles an hour.
You know, some people talk about wrapping their cars in like cool little designs, but I feel like wrapping a tree with my car.
I think that would be pretty OP. That's next level. No one's thought of that. Not at all.
Super slides.
Yeah. No.
Side note. Did you hear about that governor that's trying to fight the whole blue green bubble bullshit?
No.
Yeah, there's a fucking governor out there that's making a big deal about people feeling excluded because it's a green bubble. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's a green, blue, purple, yellow bubble. It's like, what I hate is the fact that when I send you shit, your phones aren't strong enough to fucking open it.
Yeah, no,
so it's a shitty compression engine.
It's more so Apple is too fucking codo
yes.
to write in the code to allow Android.
And the fact that social media is being little fucking bitches about it, where we try to post a fucking video, and then it can't fucking be like, it's like, oh, duh, I don't know what we're doing. But then if it's an iPhone, it's like, oh my God.
It's because Apple's in with Facebook.
It's stupid.
They're all intertwined, man.
But like now with this phone, what they're saying is it has like a partnership with Instagram.
Well,
so now,
see, it's all politics at the end of the day.
It is. It's so stupid though.
At the end of the day.
But like you guys use it as fucking fuel, and
funny.
That's so stupid.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Like realistically, what's the difference between your phone and like the last generation phone?
I'm gonna tell you right now. All Android users have to do is stop getting bothered by it. It's the easiest way to stop any type of bullying. Just stop.
We don't get bothered. Y'all motherfuckers just throw it on us.
And you're getting bothered by it.
Because it's stupid.
But nonetheless, you're getting bothered by it.
Yes, I am bothered by it.
Exactly.
Because you think you're super... All right, I'm doing too much, bro. I'm doing too much.
See?
I genuinely don't give a fuck. But I just like... stirring up the pot.
It's fun, dude.
It's so much fun.
It's so fun.
Like in this Discord server, like there's like a lot of the people. They're like, "Oh, Apple's the best." I was like, "Yeah, how does my fucking 5-year-old phone feel like in your hands?"
Nice.
It's literally the same shit.
Yeah, I mean,
there's literally no improvements at all.
Okay, so perfect example. Sebastian, he has iPhone 11 Pro Max, and he goes, should I get the 15 Pro? And I said, go to the Apple store and use it. And he goes, why? I said, everything I've heard, the one word that rings through is underwhelming.
Yeah.
And he went, interesting. He went to the Apple store, and he was like, it looks different, but it's the same. And I was like, yeah.
Literally the same.
I went... The one time I did notice a difference was the 7 to the iPhone X.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually different.
Like,
they
the
changed,
only difference was, like, the APU in there? That was when they went with the M1 or some bullshit?
Yes. So the first iPhone X they put out, not the iPhone XS or XS Max, because that was their response to the iPhone X doing so poorly after its release. The iPhone XS and XS Max were the only phones to ever be released in the spring of a year from Apple.
That's right.
And then it was followed by the 11.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, me personally, I mean, you saw how old my phone was.
It was the S21.
No, 20. The
20,
Note
that's
20.
right. Yeah. Because it's the same one as Alex. Because you had the camera issue, right?
Yeah.
Because those are notorious for that.
But, like, it
Apple's
took me
notorious for board issues, too.
5 years to upgrade.
So I had the iPhone X until the 14 came out? Yes. I had my iPhone X until the iPhone 14 came out.
But, like, the majority of Apple people, they want to upgrade every year.
Well, that's for clout.
Yeah, but, like, that's what bothers me more than the people talking shit about Apple and Androids.
It's brand.
It's the same thing with computer parts with AMD and NVIDIA.
Yeah. Personally, when it comes down to blue and green bubbles, like, the only thing that I'm like, is, I just don't get to text you the same way if we were on the same platform. Because there is the one thing that is very cool about Android is they did allow the reply responses to show up for Android. It doesn't just say, like, this was responded to, then this whole fucking message.
That shit was so fucking annoying.
Well, what fucking Android did is that's where Android was like, fuck you to Apple, because they flipped the code on them. So now you guys get everything totally fine. You don't have that message anymore. We do.
Good.
Mm-hmm. So that's why we just don't text you guys anymore.
But see, all right, so
I'm just kidding.
So the other thing,
but that drives the separation. That'll actually happen though, because in consumers, that drives a separation because you can't text the same way anymore. You can't just like a message, and when you like a message back, it says responded like to quotation marks whole fucking message. Yeah.
That shit was so annoying because I was in like a group chat like for the Sunday League team, and there was 15 people. 12 of them had iPhones.
Damn, son.
All right, and 3 of us had Androids.
So you guys were the 3 assholes.
So we were the ones that were getting. People were responding to every fucking text message. Hey, we got a game at blah 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 at so and so time.
Liked.
This person liked it. This person laughed react. This person this react. So in this like one text
12,
message,
21 of the same fucking message.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It got to the point where I was like, I'm leaving this. Just directly message me. Because it felt like I was getting fucking phone calls all fucking day.
The whole time.
It was like, I'm like, but no, the one thing that does bother me about the whole Android Apple thing is the social media aspect.
Well,
like if I post a picture or video, it does not go to the same quality. It compresses it, and the engines are shit.
If it makes you feel any better, the photos I upload to Instagram do not look the same way that they do in my camera roll. So.
Yeah, but we get fucked over the most. Like, people always are like, oh, what are you playing, fucking Minecraft with your pictures? And I'm like, fuck you, bitch. This is a 200 megapixel camera.
It's funny because you do play Minecraft.
Anyways.
Alright, let's fucking wrap this bitch
up.
Because
no, we're not.
It's fucking late.
We're unwrapping. We're unwrapping.
No. Pull out.
Raw.
Pull out.
What's that?
I don't know. You should say hi to like your 12 kids though.
That's 14 now.
Oh, my bad.
Child support sucks.
Chris, I got a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
On your time on this planet, what's something that you've learned that has helped you live a better life?
Learn to pick and choose your battles.
It's a good one.
So I learned that from 2 people.
Okay.
2 different points in my life. So it was worded differently, but in the end, it's something that I kind of live by. So the first person told me pick and choose your battles. If you can't win, why stress?
Hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's such like an unmovable object, why are you gonna beat yourself up if you can't move it? Why not progress in other manners? Say if we're having an argument and you're telling me something and you're very passionate about it, I don't want to fight you about it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we gonna fight about it? Right?
Makes sense. Might as well just let it be. If you
Just let it
already
be.
know that there's no point or there's no way that you're going to sway my.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Why am I gonna exert that extra effort?
Yeah.
Especially if you don't want to listen, or if you don't want to if you don't want to have a conversation about said topic.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the reason why we brought up the whole Apple Android thing, because there's some people that are fucking diehard Android or diehard Apple people. So
Yeah.
with that logic, oh, my iPhone's better. Cool, man.
I'll tell you straight up, your phone's better than mine. My phone's a piece of shit.
And that's where I'm like, cool.
I always tell people I'm the biggest fucking hypocrite. Is I will stand by it. Apple does not make good products.
They don't.
They are horrible electronics. They outsource all of their parts and they cut corners in the manufacturing. I see manufacturer defects all the time.
Yeah.
All of the time. And very often it happens right after the manufacturer warranty runs out.
Always.
It's fantastic. Samsung's, however, they're put together a little bit better.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what parts go into an Apple phone? Samsung and LG.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's that. But again, for me, the cheapest things that I've been able to come across and use, iPhone, because they're more common and that's what people like to sell more to me at my shop. And what pairs easiest with an iPhone was a MacBook, which I also got at a good deal that came into my shop. So for me, like, that's why I run that. Came across as the most convenient. Just happened to be blue.
Yeah.
I will say the first Android lost me early on because I had, this was 2012. I had an LG Optimus, and that was back when Android was not the greatest software.
Yeah.
So then when I got an iPhone 4 and I bought that shit with my own money, I was like, oh my god, this thing just works when I want it to. Fantastic. So after that, I was like, I'm gonna just stick with an iPhone whenever it comes across. And I had the iPhone 4 until I was like 19.
Yeah.
And then I got a 5 because I bought it off of one of my buddies for $50. And then I upgraded my phone plan, and I got an iPhone 7 on my phone plan. And then I changed phone plans again, and I got on a phone plan with Alex, and that's when we got the iPhone X, and that one was the 256. That one was paid off, and then I didn't have another phone until I got the 12, but that was when the 14 came out. And same thing, that came into my shop. But that's circling all the way back to Apple and Android.
Yeah.
But
that's what I'm saying.
picking,
Like,
choosing battles.
Like, we could have that argument. Like, I could argue with you all fucking day.
I'd pick your
But
side.
at the end of the day, who wins?
Ooh.
And is it really a matter of fact of winning or losing?
Neither one of us win. You know who wins is Big Corp, bro.
Exactly.
Because they're doing two things: lining their pockets and separating people.
Exactly. So I'm picking the battle of not fighting.
Makes sense.
Because if I know you're hardcore stubborn,
Mm-hmm.
much like how you love the Apple ecosystem,
Dude.
I'll do some banter here and there, but I'm not gonna go full balls deep.
Yeah, like fully try. Look, bro, come on, just try it. Look at the way I could transfer files. I promise you, it's the same.
Because
There's no point.
I'm gonna look like an ass.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna look like an ass,
Mm-hmm.
and then we might lose a friendship.
I don't know about that one.
But I'm saying, like, in other scenarios where it's like that,
We
where
probably
it's like,
looked like asses already.
no, we do 100%.
Yeah,
But do we care?
not really.
We don't.
That's why I didn't even look, because I was like, who gives a fuck?
But that's what I'm saying. So, like, that person taught me that senior year,
Nice.
right?
Mm.
And then
Do you remember what specific thing it was about?
it was a relationship.
Okay. Interesting.
So that's the one thing that I learned from that relationship was, like, learn to pick and choose your battles, because it was just like they would try to argue something,
Mm-hmm.
and I like talking things out, and then I would notice. So their application of pick and choosing battles was very bad
Mm.
because they would just shut down and ignore, or just, mm, yeah, mm, right?
So even though they would choose to not fight the battle, but instead of sitting and listening, they would kind of just tune out,
Yes.
disregard, which doesn't help
Yes.
anything because
No. So that's why it took me a
Yeah.
year, about maybe 2 years, to fully understand to pick and choose your battles.
mm-hmm.
Like right now, we had the casual conversation. We talked back and forth.
Yeah,
In the end, it doesn't really fucking matter.
no,
I like what I like. You like what you like.
yeah,
I understand why you like what you like.
same.
So it's like, I'm not going to be like, this is fucking stupid. Build a fucking computer. You know, like
I want to though. I really do.
let me
I really do.
Let me help you, bro.
We will. We will.
I want
we
to
will.
build, bro.
We will. We will. Funds, you know.
Yeah.
Even though they're not fully important and more things matter.
Tax write off.
Wow.
Server.
That's true. I call it just life points.
Yeah.
The more you got, the more life you get to do.
So the second application of that was my dad.
Hmm.
He's like, why am I going to stress over something if there's a solution? Right?
That's very true. Yeah.
It's the same thing. Learn to pick and choose
We
your
know how to
battles.
fix it already, so don't get mad.
You popped your tire. Are you going to fucking yell and get mad and cry about it?
No.
Why?
You got a spare.
You got a spare?
Pull over.
Pull over.
fucking
AAA.
change it, yeah.
You
Whatever.
can put a new tire. You can buy a new tire.
Yeah.
So why are you going to stress about it?
Just cause. Puro dramático, güey.
I know. But I'm saying, like, realistically,
there's
in the
no point.
application of learning to pick and
Yeah.
choose your battles, where it's like,
You go, damn, that sucks. You pull over. You fucking change the tire and you move on.
while other people do what? They
Panic.
freak out. They panic.
Fucking turn left.
Exactly.
Just go straight into traffic. Fucking.
And that I learned that they both connected about a year ago. These both life lessons, I was able to connect them both. So it's like, what was the last thing? What we were talking about before this, about the whole family thing.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, it's a lot of bullshit. Am I stressing about it? No.
Nah.
What am I doing? I'm helping her pack. I'm helping her move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this and that. So why am I going to worry about that whole situation when I'm already taking care of it?
Yeah, you're already working on the solution. There's no need to stress about it anymore.
And like, people always ask me, it's like, how do you seem to be so low on stress? I was like, I have plenty of stressors
Mm-hmm.
in my fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
But I know where to put my energy at.
Mm-hmm.
And Tabitha's like that all the fucking time. Like, I tell her about the shit that I deal with on a daily basis. And she's like, why don't you tell me these things? And I'm like, because I'm already, like, dealing with them. And it's like, you're such a guy. I was like, I am. But it's like, I'm not, like, killing myself over these things. Like, there's a solution. I'll get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's certain other things where it's like, okay, what the fuck am I going to do?
Yeah.
And that's...
But it's kind of the same thing.
It is. Like the whole situation with my mom having cancer.
Mm-hmm.
My stress was her ability to continue living. Her
Mm-hmm.
ability to want to be happy. Her ability to want to keep doing things. Her ability to live a normal life. I stressed so much over that because I wanted to help her out the best I could. She thought she was going to lose her hair, so I grew mine out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I had EMT experience, so when she had her colostomy bag, I knew how to clean it. I knew how to replace her bags. I knew how to place the orders for her bags.
Mm-hmm.
So, in like situations where it's like emotional, those are the times where I'm like able to fully show my stress because of all the other things that I'm not stressing about, that I'm dealing with. It kind of builds up that stress energy in you.
Mm-hmm.
And so when things are actually stressful, you're able to fully put your mind and energy into that thing, that object, that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's how I've been able to like survive and kind of deal with shit on the daily basis.
Yeah. You've been through enough situations where you've built up a resilience to stress,
Yes.
to tolerance.
And that's why like a lot of people come to me for help for shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm just able to keep a clear head on things. Like I like to put things in a perspective. I like to like
Yeah.
like a kind of like a camera. Like I'm able to see the wide lens, but I'm also able to see the macro lens at the same time.
Yeah.
And like people freak out. It's like, how the fuck are you not freaking out? And I was like, cause there's gonna be a solution. If we're stressing out, we're
There's
not
always
thinking
an
about
answer.
a solution.
Yeah.
Right?
Somebody told me once, worrying is wasting time.
That pick and choose your battles.
Mm-hmm.
Literally what that is. Because if you're worrying, you're stressing, oh, how am I going to be able to do this? Or how am I going to be able to do that? Why don't you just start taking a step
Mm-hmm.
and then seeing where that leads?
Yep. Well, one of the biggest questions I'm always asked is like, oh, where should I start? What's the best way to start? And I always have the same answer, and I feel really bad because I feel like it's a really shitty answer. But I go, just do it. Pick the first thing that you think you could complete easily and do that.
Yeah.
And then that'll lead to the next thing that you think is going to need to be done. And then do that. And then that'll lead to the next thing that you think will be done. And then do that. And then little by little, these things that you have done will start to come together like a puzzle. And you start to have a thing. And then it tells you where it wants to go or what you want to do with it. That's what I tell people. It does. I personally think it's a pretty, like, it's a good but also a shit answer, because it's very hard to tell people, like, where do you start?
Because then people will see it's like, oh, it's like telling depressed people to stop being depressed.
Well, yeah,
But
like,
in our heads, it's we have to keep a calm head.
yes. Also, I everything is so specific to its own thing.
Yeah.
Because there is no set pathway on how to start things. Everything is different. Like, I'll use the podcast for an example, because leading up to prior to any posting during the creation of the studio, I was constantly asked, oh, what's going to be your whole structure? How are you going to run the show? What's your segments going to be? And I was like, what do you mean segments? And they're like, yeah, like, are you going to ask specific questions? And maybe, are you going to have like little games, or like you're going to like review clips and stuff? And I was like, no. Like, well,
Just
what are you going to
ear,
do?
bro.
And I was like, hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, that's your plan? Like, do you like have like a set intro, and like you do like an outro, like, thanks for tuning in, guys, fucking come back next week and fucking whatever, subscribe? Nope. I just have a conversation, and then that's kind of it. And they're like, I don't know if that's gonna work, man. And I'm like, well, it's not meant to work. It's meant for me to have fun and enjoy time with my friends and have an archive of information. Like, that's the whole purpose.
Yeah.
So for me, starting is like, literally, let me just build the space, and then whatever happens, happens. And I've always been a very big proponent of ideas choose you to bring them out into the world. And if you take too long to act on them, or to start grabbing onto them and make them a thing, then they'll go somewhere else and they'll pick somebody else.
Yeah.
But an idea, although during its inception you'll think it's going to be a certain thing, it's going to change, because the idea has a vision of what it wants to be.
Yeah.
It's just working its way through you to come out. And things will happen, and you'll have to change direction with it. So I think that's why I always come to the conclusion of the best way to start is to just start. Pick the easiest thing that you think and work on that. Because then little by little you'll figure out the rest.
Yeah.
If you are one of those super meticulous people, then for you the best thing to start is map everything out exactly how you would want it.
Yeah.
And then start building off of that map, because you are a blueprint person.
Yeah.
So make your fucking blueprint. You know, that's why I say it's like very specific. Tell me more about your fucking idea. What is it that you're trying to do, and what type of person are you? Because we're different. Like, not you and I, but in general.
We are. But,
True.
You're
but
more of an asshole.
Just a little bit.
Still well bad.
Little. But no.
Kiss you, bro.
You won't. You and me are similar in the sense of, like, we just start doing. We're like, okay, this needs to be done. That's the first thing that I could do. Fuck it, I'll start there, and then.
Bro, that shit pisses off Tabitha. The fact that I'm able to just be like, okay, I need to get this done. I'm gonna get it done, and I'm like, bro, I just gotta be doing shit.
Yeah, just keep doing. She's not gonna fight you about it. Which, pick and choose your battles, right? So pick and choose your battles. And hold on. I got the other one. If there's a solution, don't worry about it.
Yep.
Those are good. Those are good ones. I like it.
Yeah, I live by that a lot, and that kind of helps just keep my stress down.
It's good. Well, hopefully, it can help some other people keep their stress down. I know it's harder to actually do, but
I like to consider myself like the giver.
Yeah, well, that's what you just did. You gave a little nugget of knowledge. That's what I'm gonna call it now, because I used that with one of my buddies. I said, "Give us a little nugget of knowledge here. This is the final question, right?" And then I hit him with that. So that's I've found. See, I'm telling you, bro. That was the plaque. Inspired to think, and then it just came to me. Episode 1, I opened with it for Alex because I was like, I have a question for you, bro, and that ended up being the question. And then at the end of episode 2, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna ask my boy T the same question. Mm-hmm. And then episode 3, I was like, I've already done it twice. I was like, Jeff. So then by 4, I was like, okay, this is kind of the staple now.
100%.
So,
but it's good though, because it's like you're building a digital archive.
Exactly. It's
everyone's gonna have
a collection of information. Precisely so. So that's the little nugget of knowledge. If you hang out till the very end, you get it. And it's the if you've your time on this planet, what have you learned to help live a better life?
Yeah, maybe a dumbass, but I could handle my shit.
Yeah, you can, sir. Chris, compa, love ya. It's a fucking blast. We'll do another one. It's been a while. Tacos were fucking great, dude. The twisted tea was delectable. The vibes were immaculate, and the jokes were fucking cracking. I love it. That's all. I love you. Let's go get some fucking sleep.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I draw another dick on there?
You cannot. No. Fuck. Sorry. It's a one signature per person.
Like, comment, that's it. Put a dick.
Good night.
Good night.